All right, episode 10 of the Jolly Chamber podcast. We made it to double digits, and today we have Poker Ruzz or Ruzz Reacts now. Which is it, mate?
Poker Ruzz is dead.
Poker Ruzz is dead. No,
he's no longer. It's Ruzzy Reacts now. So this is the new me. You can see here we got the double R.
You already got merch. You changed your name like a week ago.
That's it. We got to make moves quick. We're not slow down here. Something different. We needed to do it. Some bit of a change. So seems to be going good. But everybody's asking. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's just like, all good. It's just a name change.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask about that. So was it just you wanted to sort of like branch away from Pokemon, or was it more so like you just did you want to do more, or you want to get away from Pokemon? Like,
it's kind of hard to change your name to Ruzz Reacts and branch away from Pokemon. And what do you see behind me?
Lots of Pokemon.
Only Pokemon. Now it just allows me to do other things. Like I love Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super, so having that, it just allows me to then do that. It kind of looks weird having the Poker Ruzz opening up Dragon Ball, and being so excited and have so much knowledge in that side of things, if that makes sense. So it's good for that. But also, if you type in Poker Ruzz into Google, it comes up with Poker US, as in United States.
Oh, Poker, yeah.
So my Google trendings will never push because I'm never going to go up against the word poker and USA. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So somebody, actually Luke from Pop Culture Larrikin, who helped me with all this merch and rebranding and name and badge, a big shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to those guys.
Massive shout out to him. You've been down there, have you? Or
I went there for the first time actually a week or two ago, actually.
Yeah,
for the first time
he's
ever.
got a cool little store. He can't keep it the same way, so every time you go, I guarantee you he'll change it because he always mixes things up there. But yeah, he was the one that was helping me throughout all of this, which was good, just having a bit of a rebranding. So it was good. He was the one who was telling me about the Google Trends, which a lot of people don't probably even know that. Like,
I've never even thought of that, actually, if I'm honest.
Well, YouTube is owned by the Google umbrella.
Alphabet, Alphabet, the company.
Yeah, Alphabet, then Google, and YouTube's all in there. So if you actually try typing in your name, Jolly Chambers, into Google and see what comes up, because when you type in Poker Ruzz, nothing came up. I had to do like Poker Ruzz and then the title of a video to then find it. But now type in Ruzz Reacts and it only just pushes me. So at least that way, if anybody's trying to look for me, it goes down that path, which is good. But there's also one thing that I was a little bit hesitant on. I love correct spelling.
Yeah.
But I also like Ruzz, RUZZ, and then Reacts. I had it originally as REACTZ.
Yeah.
And then I was going to share the Z, so we're going to share the R and share the Z, but I was just like, so many people are going to stuff it up.
Yeah.
Like, there's a big Aussie bloke that does Fortnite, and he spelt his name some way different, and he uses it as something called I think it's called a content code or something. Harry's got one, and if you use that code and you buy something in the Fortnite store, they get money back from it. Creator code. Have you heard of that before?
Is it just through Fortnite? Is this just a Fortnite thing?
Yeah, through Fortnite. It's an affiliation through Fortnite, and apparently because people misspelt his name, he lost out on like hundreds and thousands, if not billions of dollars because of that. And all I was just thinking is, one day when we're big,
that's it.
I don't want to miss out on that shit because people, hey, we passed that 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's all good, bro. You can swear now, bro. You can swear.
Yeah, let's burn this motherfucker down.
Well, that's one thing. I when I first started my channel, was one thing I didn't want to do, the Poker Joel thing, because I thought there'd be too many people doing. Well, there already is. Yeah, there's a lot of poker. Yeah. And then listen, I'm not trying to start fights with anyone either, right? Because I've said this before, and I've ranted about this before. But like, that was my idea by having my name. I just didn't want to have, because if I wanted one day randomly like open Transformers, or like you say, open Dragon Ball Z one day, or maybe I don't even want to do cards one day. I could just branch out. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, you're a poker, sort of thing.
Yeah, 100%. And I should have thought about that. Obviously didn't think about that. Just thought about Poker Rev, who's one of the biggest ones I kind of followed. Wait, man, he's the GOAT. Rev's he's that good. We love him. But I did have to say I did follow Old Mate. Yeah. Everyone hates.
Well, I think
Old Mate.
What? Who?
Old Mate, the other one, the one that does all the dodgy. Oh, he's known for doing all the dodgy stuff. What's his name? Weenhart. I did used to watch him when I had no idea what I was doing.
I think when you first, this is my theory, right? Because everyone always goes they first get into Leonhart. When you first 100%. Type in stuff into YouTube, like Pokemon, I think Leonhart comes up.
Yeah.
Like if you've got no history, like he comes up.
I used to watch it, but I think it was Logan, maybe, and then it was him.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw the very first Logan live, like, and then it was like Weinhardt. I was just like, I just used to have to watch him every single day.
Yeah.
The guy was just ripping up all this old school stuff that kind of, I just couldn't stand the way he freaking just was so hectic. But at the same time, I'm like, I want to do what he's doing. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we all do.
The guy's loaded. Oh, yeah, we all do. Exactly right.
What?
So,
well, I think that's
do you know what happened with him?
With who?
Weinhardt.
What, recently?
Well, why did like all that stuff happen and they like everyone start cracking at him? And
it's probably a number of reasons. I think he's done a lot of stupid shit, right? I think he's far out. I got so many opinions on Leonhart. Well, I think it's like he's kind of goofy, right? It's a little bit too goofy for your average like mid-30s bloke who's like just wants to watch cards. So he gets a lot of crap from the adults, right? So I think for kids he's pretty good. Like he just looks like another YouTuber. But he did a few things. He did like the Pokemon store that kind of backfired. He had like one table and like 1,000 people trying to get in, and it just wasn't well prepared, and people backlashed on that. But, I think a lot of people get sucked into the idea of doing a good idea and don't really think about the whole concept of doing it, like, because Unlisted Leaf had the same problem when he had that infamous rip and ship a few years back. I think it was the Celebrations one, and it wasn't even him ripping it. It was his mates ripping it, and it was just this whole shit show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like it is what it is.
Yeah, I noticed his lives don't get they get people, but like
listen, you've like gone guns a-blazing to start ripping on people like 4 minutes into this chat, bro.
Here for me, we're here to just talk it up, or man,
no, go for it, man. I love it. Let's go. Listen, mate, you don't have to convince me to like go on an Unlisted Leaf and like Leonhart rant, okay? Like, don't worry.
We're trying to go viral, baby, or what? This is what we got to do. We got to start talking about these big
beefs. Well, actually, I want to go back to what you kind of just said before about so your channel, you started it a couple of years ago, but you only recently put the Pokemon one up a year ago last month. Your first Pokemon video was September last year.
Yeah.
But your first video was actually that Will Smith one that went viral. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just everyone's YouTube have... Like, I created that YouTube account 10 years ago, yeah? So I could have said I had YouTube. It was just... I think it was just Ruzz. Ruzz26, which is the name of like all of my accounts, personal accounts, which you can go try to follow, but they're probably all in private, so don't follow. But yeah, so that video there, if you want to start there, that was a video that I was just at home. I think it was COVID. I think I had COVID, or something. It was ages ago, like whenever it was 2 years ago, and I was sitting at home, and I saw what happened, and he slapped the shit out of her. And I was like, oh my God, what do I do? This is the biggest thing ever. I've just witnessed live on TV. They couldn't even stop the recording of it. So all I did was grab my phone. I had Donnie, he was a puppy at the time, and I think he's in the video, and I just recorded my TV. I think it was on Channel 7 or Channel 9.
Yeah. And
I was just recording his speech that he said after it, which is ridiculous. The bloke just slapped the shit out of the host and then wins the award, wins the Oscars.
Oh God!
And he's crying and he's in tears, and then he's saying the reason he slapped him was because he was in character of King Richard, which was the movie that he won for, which was Serena and Venus's father, which had to like go over all the stuff through Compton to get his daughters pushed through. It's a great movie. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. But
it's an epic movie, and like he does go through a lot to kind of do that. And honestly, I love Will Smith. Before that, I grew up.
I think everyone did before that.
Boom Boom Shake My Room, freaking Men in Black, like all those movies. I wanted to be Will Smith. Like Bad Boys, like heaps of those movies. And that was just like weird as shit. Everyone jumped on Chris Rock's side. Even I jumped on Chris Rock's side. So I'm keen to see him come back as well.
Well, when you posted that video though, and it goes semi-viral, well, pretty viral, like.
Yeah.
Do you think to yourself, oh,
250K?
I know, right? So do you think to yourself, oh shit, do I just put up a bunch of do I become a Hollywood gossip channel? How come you landed on Pokemon?
Oh. Well, at that time when I did it, I didn't know anything about YouTube. I think I had like 2 or 3 subscribers at the time.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, oh, you got your subscribers from that video, because people all make assumptions.
Yeah.
And I had a chat to a couple of people just after the hobby hangout about it, and I showed them, because I didn't even know, like, how many views did you get? It was like 250k views. I got 8,000 watch hours.
Yeah.
It's double the amount to be monetized.
Yeah.
I know. But I only got 10 subscribers from it. Nobody subscribed to it, so I would have never. And at the time, that was just one video, and all I did was post it on my Facebook, and that was it. So that's how the YouTube algorithm works. If you look at it, it's just like Will Smith slap Chris Rock. There was no hashtags, there was no nothing. YouTube, if they want to push your stuff, they'll push it.
Yeah.
You don't get too carried away in getting the right descriptions and having this and that. Like, if it wants to go viral, they'll make it go viral. Like,
and that's a weird one too, though, right? Because it's almost crazy. Like, because so many people were posting that anyway, like proper, like, you know, TMZ and news sites and everything.
No. That's, sorry, cut you off. No. I beat them all.
Yeah.
Because I recorded it and uploaded it before anyone did it.
So was that live when you were doing it?
Absolutely live.
Oh, so you're like the first to do it. I didn't know that.
Yeah. That was live, and it was straight onto it via the phone, and that's why it went, I'm pretty sure, the way it was. So I'm pretty sure heaps of media places in America have just chopped that up and used it, or potentially used it as well. Like, it wouldn't surprise me. I'm just happy that Channel 7 or 9 or whatever channel it was that has in the bottom didn't freaking
it didn't come
copyright
back.
Me or have it make thing. But the amount of publicity they would have got, imagine 250,000 people in the world have looked at it and they've just seen that logo in
Channel
there.
9, yeah.
Yeah, give me some money, baby. But nah, so leading off that was nothing. Didn't do anything with it. But then, yeah, Pokemon. Pokemon only started I think. You would not see me, but I saw you. No, it wasn't you. It was Shed. Poker Shed.
Oh yeah.
So it wasn't his channel. I went to Midnights. So I wasn't really into TCG at all.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I was. Are we going to do this? We're going to have a quick chat about
do it, bro. Yeah, man.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so I mucked around with Pokemon cards when I was young. It would have only been base set, nothing further. I do remember an Eevee from Jungle or Fossil, I think maybe some friends had. I didn't think I ever had anything good. I was a person that used to play with them and have them in a rubber band.
Yeah.
I think I maybe had the Nidoking Holo, because when I see one, for some reason, it just makes me feel like very nostalgic. I never had anything else like that. Parents would never let me buy cards and all that stuff. It was just like, whatever packs I got was like, I don't know, random as packs of Pokemon. But I loved it. I used to play the games, red, blue, yellow. We used to have, my old man got me red and blue from Kmart. Just there's a 24/7 Kmart. I remember, like, it was like a Friday night and he took me there down the road, and like I didn't actually want him to buy it for me. Do you remember Video Hits?
Yeah, 100%.
Video Hits on Saturday. If you could guess the top 5 songs, which I already always knew because I just knew what they were, you would win red and blue. And I just wanted my dad to just enter me in because I know I'd win because I know it. And he wouldn't. And he cracked it at me. And he cracked at me, and I don't know, I cried. I don't think I cried, but he cracked at me and whatever. And my old man was like that. He'd like crack it, but then he'd like feel bad and he'll go. So felt bad, but puts me in the car, takes me to Kmart, buys me red and fucking blue. I'm a kid. What the hell am I going to do with red and blue?
That's sick. That's the best.
I've only got one Game Boy. I know, it's the best. And that's a memory book that I get to share, like, I don't know, 24 years plus later about it. And then, growing up later, always playing just emulators. But I never played anything more than maybe Gold and Silver. So I'm definitely a Kanto Gen 1 Pokemon person. So try to bring the story in short. I went to Midnight's TCG Expo last year.
Yeah.
Only reason I went with Ivanka Global, which is my brother-in-law, or G Money when he plays. Yeah, so he is into it. He's been into Pokemon for a while, but he's just like at the back. He buys one booster box and like 1 or 2 ETBs for most sets. Yeah. And he's been doing it since, I would say, XY Evolutions.
Yeah.
And just been quiet. Just been doing it, been buying and just keeping him. He opens every now and then, but he collects other stuff. He loves it. Michael Jordan stuff, all this stuff, but you can have him on one day and chop it up with him.
Yeah.
But he took me to this. He's like, come to this thing. And I'm like, man, I don't want to come to this bloody nerdy freaking thing. I had a missus at the time. We just broke up, and like I had time. Like I literally just had time to do stuff. He's like, come, you need to do this, come. And I'm like, man, I'm not paying $30 to go to this stupid freaking card thing with all these fucking nerds. Bro, full nerds. I'm like, go to the gym, like girlfriends, go out with the boys, we drink, and the girls, like we got like a group of friends to go to bars and stuff. Like I don't do this shit. And I went there, and man, I've never sweated so hard in my fucking life.
Yeah.
I'm like, because like this, some dude was dressed up like a surgeon. This other girl was like dressed up like Nurse Joy, and I'm like, what are these people? Yeah, do you remember that? Yeah, that guy. He was like a.
I was wasted, and then there was, so you know.
Were you? Yeah, I think Shetty was up on the stage with his son. I was
up on stage with Shetty too. Yeah.
You were, yes, you were. Yeah, you were in a singlet. You were in a singlet.
Yeah, I was hammered.
I thought I bumped into you because I was pushing Ivanka Global's son around in the little pram, and then this person with tats and all that shit like dropped some like swear words and shit, and then he turned around and saw me, and he was like, "Oh, sorry," and I thought it was you because I just remember seeing you on stage with all tats, and it wasn't. It was actually Midnight himself.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so. Ivanka Global's running around, moving around, buying like different things. I was looking after his son, and I was just having a look, and he's like, "Hey man, buy something. Stop being a tight ass. Just buy something." I'm like, "Man, I don't know what to buy." I was going to buy something Dragon Ball Z because I knew Dragon Ball Z. And anyway, I ended up buying something. I think it was maybe, is Edge Collectibles in like Cranbourne area?
They are down south. But
down south, yeah.
So they were there. Edge Collectibles were there. Shout out to Edge Collectibles.
Yeah, if they were Edge Collectibles and they were on the Edge, I'm pretty sure I definitely bought 3 booster packs of Japanese 151. Yeah. They were $15 each. They were $45. And then that was it. I bought those 3 because that was nostalgia Kanto. So I bought it for the sake of buying it, and I kept them. And then they were the first videos that I've ever done. Yeah. So you just saying that if you looked up, September was when it was. Well,
that was the first. I think it was a 151.
Well, I've missed my 1 year mark, so I was trying to hit the 1 year mark with Pokemon as well as hit 2K subs, which I'm only like 50 off.
Yeah.
And then I was just going to do a video. So my birthday's coming up in a couple of weeks, so hopefully I can just link all 3 into one and just do maybe a little live stream of it, which will be fun. But yeah, when that came out, right the next week after, it was 151 English, and I managed to have the day off on that Friday, so I decided I had a bit of money, didn't have a missus, had a lot of money saved up. I decided to go pretty hard on it, and I just remember going from Big W to Big W and just buying booster bundles, and just pre-ordering and ordering booster bundles of this 151, and then I just started ripping 151, and it was pretty bad. Some of the videos, man, like the very first video. I'm gonna do like a remake of it, but it was like me, and I've got this table over here. It's a coffee table and it's glass, and I had the mobile phone sitting on the coffee table looking down, and then there's like me bending over with my hands underneath because I don't have a tripod or anything. Yeah, and it's just me just opening the Japanese 151, and I've just got like the Game Boy music of Pokemon in the background. And yeah, if nobody watches it because it's the very first, the second, I should really remove that Will Smith video now. Like,
leave it, mate. Let the hours keep. Does it keep getting hours?
Nah, because it's only every 12 months it recycles it. So yeah, that was that's it. And I then wanted to finish 151. It was so good because you get to meet so many people, and
you caught the Pokemon bug, bro. You caught the Pokemon
bad.
Bug. It's bad.
And then you want a master set. So I wanted to master set it, and I was on Marketplace. I was on all these places. The only place I didn't do was eBay because I've been burnt by eBay heaps of times, so I'd stayed away from it. eBay would have been much easier, but when I was young and buying car parts for my first car, I just got done real bad. And it just scarred me from it. Yeah, I lost like maybe $1,200.
I lost 700 to a fake guitar once, so I feel
true.
I got a guitar and it didn't rock up for a few weeks, and it rocked up, and I looked at it. I'm like, wait a minute, it was fake. It was a full fake guitar from eBay. So yeah, I feel your pain from getting fake stuff off eBay. So I've never bought Pokemon cards off eBay, and I don't think I ever will.
I think I've bought maybe just a handful. Maybe only like 3 or 4 from them for just really hard ones, and like baby shinies from like Paldean Fates, and just only a couple for $7. But yeah, I bought like a body kit for like, I don't give a shit. I bought a body kit for like $1,200 for my Beamer my first car.
Yeah.
It was like an M body kit and it just never rocked up.
Yeah.
I didn't have insurance on it
Ah.
and all this stuff. And they reckon like Toll IPEC, I know that name because they were just the worst to deal with. And they're like, you didn't get insurance, bad luck, we can't find it. I'm like, how the hell do you not find 2 side skirts, 2 front bumper bars? How did you lose that?
Did they lose it or did the person just never ship it?
I don't know. I went through all that eBay dispute stuff and nothing came of it. Anyway, I contacted the seller again. I go, hey man, I bought this from you, and I've got nothing out of it. This has happened. It's gone lost. I know you've got another one. What can you do? Can you look, what do I do? Do I leave it and just, or what can you do? Can you do something for me? Can you look after me? So anyway, they ended up doing it for $800 with insurance and then sent it. So
yeah,
I paid $2,000 for a body kit. So think about it. Do you know what I mean? Or do I just lose $1,200 and move on with life? You have to try to. That's me.
I get it. Yeah.
I'm in a shit situation. Do I just reset and just move on with life and deal with it? But I wanted that body kit, so I did. So I paid $2,000 for it. So that was my eBay story. But I could because I had insurance then, and that's what you do. You got to burn to learn.
Oh yeah.
The biggest philosophy I say, you need to burn to learn.
I got burned 2 months ago. I bought the Savage frame sliders for my motorbike, and the first I bought like the front, the back, and the middle. And anyway, the middle ones rocked up and they were legit. I'm like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, they're cool. And then the ones rocked up for the ends, like a day or two later, cheap plastic, half the size of what they're supposed to fit on. I'm like, mate, if I crash that, I'll do nothing. So I didn't even put them on. I was embarrassed. I put them on. I looked at it. I go, I'd be embarrassed to drive around with those on my bike. So I was like, but then the same thing is what you said. I was like, well, I paid I could have just paid $40 and got the middle ones, but I paid $80, $90 and I got the whole thing. But $90 is still cheaper than what I would have paid if I bought them from a proper store. So $90.
That's it. You take the L, but it's just look at turning it into something positive. That's always what I kind of try to do. There's so much negative shit going on. It's always about just trying to turn it into something a little bit positive. Or what are you gonna do? You're just gonna fucking suck and just cry about it. It's always gonna eat you up. That's the thing. So just. And sometimes you can't do it.
I think I'm at that point in my life where I spend so much money on cards and pop finals where I'm like,
I know.
When money burns me in other areas of my life, I go, well, I spend so much on this and whatevs. You know what I mean? So Pokemon,
exactly right. And
Pokemon gives you that perspective.
What excites you. It's like you don't I haven't seen you open up much Pokemon. It's because you don't like the current Pokemon, yeah.
Well, that and money. It's kind of pricey to Well, yeah, I went through a bit of a phase. I'm going through a bit of a phase right now, Mom.
Yeah.
Where I had a lot of fun collecting Sword and Shield, doing the sets, buying cards, but it does end up being longer. It takes ages to finish a master set. Unless you really smash it out and put all your money into it, and you go into shows every weekend, you go into card stores. So I once I finished the Sword and Shield sets that I was finishing, I was like, I don't think I'm really going to do any master sets of Scarlet and Violet just to sort of break it up. And it's been fun because in that process, you do end up doing other things like, I'm going to start a podcast. I'm going to start a round table. You do other things too, because Pokemon is pricey as shit.
I know it is, yeah.
When you start your channel, I was going to ask you that actually. When you start your channel, where you're like, this is the best, and you're burning it, and how long before you realize that's expensive? or you still haven't figured that out yet. You're just like, nah, man, ripping packs is sick.
I don't have the itch like.
I got a mad pimple under my eye. Sorry,
that's so good.
I didn't even notice it.
Yeah,
what the fuck is that?
Popping pimps over here. No, I don't have that. I don't have that itch. I'm good. I'm very good. I've always been good with saving money. I've always been good with probably not investing money, more just saving it. Now I'm learning investing the last kind of year, and then I've stopped investing now because I've invested in Pokemon cards. But I have invested in Pokemon cards.
You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself.
I have a lot. I won't tell you where I am, but I have probably 95% sealed, and I've only opened up 5.
That's
and
good.
I have a Pokemon channel.
If you can
I have that control. But when we have these and we get on here and we start ripping shit, like all these boxes behind me,
Dude.
The first thing was 151, try to get the master set. I feel like I was one of the first, probably in Australia, to do it, and I did the video, and it was as shitty as video of it, just me holding a camera over it, just holding my phone over it, no face cam, no nothing. And I got 1,000 views. I was like, what the hell? And all these people were like, you didn't get this, you didn't get this, you didn't get that. And I was like, who are these fucking people?
Yeah.
Like, where did they all come from? And then I was like, you know what? Master sets seem to be the thing. And then I started punching out master sets, and I wanted to do master sets the fastest and quickest. And I started doing them, but I felt I didn't drop any videos. I've only ever done one master set video, and I've got multiple master sets here.
Yeah.
And the reason why was just I wanted them to be really good. A few people in the industry, in the community, have done master set videos that have gone viral. And I'm like, I can understand, because I did a 151 master set video, which was just rubbish of a camera, and it got over 1,000 views when I had no subscribers at the time.
Yeah.
So it was just very, like, I just haven't done it, but I will be doing them soon, because I'm very close. I need 2 more cards for Stellar Crown,
yeah.
So Stellar Crown, which is really good, because I managed to smash that out really quick. I think it's an easier one to do. I know some people are.
It's actually not a bad
saying,
set. I think
man,
the newest
sick.
The newer Scarlet and Violet sets are like starting to like pick up a bit.
Yeah, I skipped Twilight Masquerade after you burnt
shredded it.
Gander wick on that.
I still don't like it that much, eh? Like everyone
yeah,
kind of
neither
goes
do I,
about
but
for a ninja, which is like, look what's going to happen. You know, Twilight Masquerade will be the new freaking Evolving Skies now, where Twilight Masquerade will like blow up, and I'll be the dickhead going, "Fuck!" Should have been, I could have been buying that was for like I had people offering me that for $160 a box, and I was like, nah.
Yeah, exactly right. It's crazy. But I reckon Temporal Forces...
It's a good set.
I don't know. I've done Temporal Forces. I've done Temporal Forces, and it was one of the best ones. Oh, no, it doesn't. The best one I've done is 151, but I have done Paldean Fates, which I feel like I should have just sucked it up and did the video, because nobody has done Paldean Fates.
It's not a good set. Well,
I love it.
Oh, like a master set. You should have done a master set.
I've got the master set.
Yeah,
I have every one of those motherfucking baby shinies. I caught all those little baby fucking shinies.
They're the hardest part of that set to get. There's so many.
Oh, bro, there are so many.
It's
That's why I just want to show everyone that
it looks cool.
You go through, bro. You go through all the base cards, and then you think you finished off that base set, and then you go through a baby shiny set of cards.
It's a whole nother
and then you've got some mad ass SIRs. You got the Gardevoir, which is that card will be huge. I 100% reckon that Gardevoir is going to be huge. The Mew, Bubble Mew, another big card. You got that Charizard. I pulled I pulled that shiny Zard on out of a Meowscarada box, which was like epic. It was my first proper Zard I've ever pulled. Which is really good. And then they've just got some gold cards in it as well, I think. So I think that was definitely one of the hardest things I've done. That was harder than 151 to do, for sure.
151 was I saw the prices of 151 straight off the bat, and I was like, there's no way I'm even going to attempt it. Like, I know that's the
paid $1,800. It worked out to be $1,800 for the master set of 151.
But even now, trying to find cards for it is hard. Like, you go to any store and they've got bugger all. Like, it just...
Yeah.
Unless you're, like, right there on the day.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But you can buy a master set for cheaper than that. Like, they were selling for $3,000 when I did it. And I'm like, I was telling my mates, hey, look, you should get into Pokemon. It cost me $1,800 and I can sell for $3,000. And then they're like, yeah, but did you sell it? I'm like, I didn't sell it.
Yeah.
Because I want it. I want it. I want the master set.
People like to talk about how much their collection's worth, but, like, your collection's worth nothing unless you sell it. If it's sitting there on shelves 100%. Collecting dust, your collection is worth a total of this much. Sometimes I remind myself of that too, right? I have to remind myself of that as well. Sometimes it's like, you know that this is just cardboard. If you don't sell the cardboard is just cardboard sitting in a binder doing nothing, you know?
But it's the same as stocks. Like, I've got crypto, I've got a bit of shares, and
me too, bro. We can talk that too.
Oh yeah, we'll
you want to talk scams? Pokemon's not even the worst of them.
Oh, bad. Don't. Yeah, I've had. Yeah.
How much money did you burn on crypto in the middle of the pandemic?
We're going deep.
I thought you froze for a second. Then I literally thought dude, I thought your screen froze. I was like, no. I was just because you brought up crypto. I was like, it's only because me and Mrs. were looking at our because we don't look at it very regularly, but we were looking at our crypto and our shares the other day, and just having a laugh because it is funny. But how much did you burn in the middle of the pandemic on crypto?
I think the first was like I put $2,000 into something called Red Pulse. It was a Chinese coin through KuCoin, that I heard from a friend that did it. Yeah, it was deep. It was just like I had to move it from an Australian exchange to then like another Chinese exchange to then get this coin. And man, I bought it at like 10 cents, and then I was like, oh, it went to 20 cents. So I put another 4 grand in. Then it went to 40 cents, and I dropped 6K in there.
Oh god!
So I put 10 grand into it, and you know what?
What?
It went to $1, and I made so much. I went to 16. I had like $16,000 profit, or not profit, but like, and I'm like. It happened at lunchtime, and I was at work, and then like 3 o'clock, it went straight back down to like 7 cents.
You didn't.
And it went down to 50 cents by the end of the day, and I was like, "All right." I thought I didn't cash out, but I did cash out, and I moved it back to Ethereum, and that was it. That was the boom. That's when it went down. So to December, I think it was 2017 December, then 2018 January, February is when it started to die off. I think that's when that all happened.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's when I learned that, yeah, it was not good. And
Crypto's
the thing
rough.
is, it's a good story though, because people and my friends told me don't do it. I've got a best mates like does investing, and he's got, he's a financial planner and all that stuff, and they're like, stay away from this stuff. And I'm like, hey, look, I've just made this much money in this much time. And they're like, no, just go to like, the standard stuff. But long story short, I just kept it in an Australian exchange, just in Ethereum, and I didn't know I had it. I just kept it there, and I just never looked at it. I'm like, and the money's gone. If I sell it now, it was like $900 left. There was $900 left out of the 10 grand. It was a fucking joke.
Yeah.
And I've lost. I told everyone I've lost. And the best thing is, you never lose until you sell.
Yeah.
You never lose until you sell, because I held it and held it and held it, and then that boom came up again a few years back, 2021, was it?
Yeah.
Just after COVID, 2020 died then. And then mid-COVID, it started booting up in 2020. And Ethereum went to nearly $6,000, and I sold at 12 grand. So I made 2 grand profits. You know what I did?
What? Bought Pokemon cards.
I said, yeah, I'm going to take my 10 grand out, and I'll just muck around with the 12.
Yep. Okay.
Well, sorry, muck around with the 2. Muck around with the 2, sorry.
That's party money.
Yeah. Yeah, I just took the 2 and I mucked around with the 10.
Yeah, mucked around with the 10.
Yeah, so, and then, it's just been distributed through different things. But last year I did something which was what I learned about dollar cost averaging. And last year I did every Saturday at 7:30, I would buy $100 worth of Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is just, I never really had Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the number one. And I did that last year, and it was just, it worked out very well for me, because Bitcoin has just, it's done very well.
It does.
Recently. And it fluctuates. But guess what? If it goes up, good, because my portfolio goes up. If it goes down, it's good, because I'm buying it at a cheaper rate. I'm getting more Bitcoin for my $100. And you just keep dollar cost averaging into it.
You sound like every person that talked to me about 4 years ago when I got into crypto. So it's like, I'm like, I've heard it before, and never again. No, I've got so in the middle of COVID, I got right into it, like, because I was still working hardcore, and I was making, the first year of COVID, I made more money than I ever made in my entire life, because my company didn't shut down. There was overtime out the wazoo. Like it was, and like, what else could you do? Like I wasn't going out on weekends. So they're like, oh, do you want to work 12 hours tonight? Yep. Do you want to work 14 hours? Okay. Do you want to work Saturday? Yep. Like what else am I fucking doing? I'm sitting at home watching the news and watching Dan Andrews yell at me every day for like not wearing a mask. Man, I used to
just tune into that shit every lunchtime.
That's all we had to do.
It was the best fucking thing to do. I was just watching him, man. Like, what's he going to say?
We all sat there yelling at the TV. Oh, fuck. It's masks again. It's masks again. Yep. Can we go to our friend's house? Not yet. 5Ks. Like,
funny is it that he learnt the name of the people that were talking to him, so he could get personal with them because he knew their names.
He was getting pointing. Rocks up on a Saturday wearing his what was his jumper? The jumper he kept wearing, the North Face jacket. Like,
North Face jacket. Yeah, he loved that jacket.
Yeah, that was it. And there was all those memes like, I only know what day it is because when like he wears his North Face jacket, you know it's a weekend.
What about Professor? The Professor was there as well.
Oh, he lives near me. He lives near us. I've seen him. I've seen him like 10 times because he goes to the.
Is he a midget? Is he short? He looks short.
I don't think he's that short, but he's
not that short.
He must live around where I live because he goes to the same shopping center, and he was still wearing the mask like a year out of COVID, So he's like...
He would have had to. Imagine if they didn't and he got a photo taken of him.
Yeah. No, it's like a year after. This is like we're all open and partying again. And look, he's still wearing a mask. Anyway, I don't want to start the COVID conversation because it's still triggering, right? But yeah, I got in the middle of that, I got so deep into crypto, and I've dropped 15k, and
Damn.
yeah, so 15k in it, and it went down to 4k at one point. So that was the harshest, like, and a couple of the ones I invested in ended up just being like gone, like defunct. But yeah, so it's gone back up to about 10 at the moment, or 11 it was sitting at the other day when we were looking at it.
Oh, good.
But I had a few wins, but a lot of losses, because I did a lot of the risky ones, you know, this one's like 0.2 cents. Fuck yeah, like $150 in that. Oh, this one's also like 0.35 cents. Let's put 500 in that. And that eventually got to 15k. And then like, it's funny because you look at it now, it's only Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Shiba Inu. Like that one. Do you remember that shit? Far out.
Yeah.
Fuck, I put too much into that.
Oh, Doge. I dropped into Doge as well.
Oh, yeah, I got Doge. I got all that. I got all the dumb ones, all the joke meme ones that blew up.
I got a good one that I was running is, and I still got it, is the, this is so fucked when I tell people, Pancake Swap.
Yeah, I've got that. Yeah.
Man, I got my Pancake Swap sitting in the syrup pool, and it's just building more pancakes, and it's been in there for ages, man. I haven't touched it. But it was, man, I used to look at it and it's just building up, and I'm like, hey guys, like the AP, is it APY? I think it was called the APY. What's the return on investment or something like that? Can't remember what it was, but annual something yield or some shit. But it was good. It was like double and more. It's like all I need to do is hold it in here. And it went from $40 to like $4.
It's mental because the amount of money I put into crypto and the amount of money I put into shares at the same time. Like I obviously put a lot into crypto. At that time, I put 15 into crypto, and I put about, I can't remember, into shares. But the shares now, 4 years out of it, have like outdone the crypto.
Done so much, bro. Yeah.
So, and I don't sell shares. I sold my shares last year, made a good chunk of cash, but I regret it because.
Do you have actual shares or just NFTs?
No, shares. Like, I'm not stupid.
Sorry, not NFTs. ETFs.
No, like shares. Like, I got like legit shares.
I just got ETFs.
Yeah, they're fine. Like, I do all that same crap too.
It's a bit more diverse, and I've got a Vanguard account.
And all that stuff. Yeah, I've done all that. I've done all that stuff. But I had I got free shares from my company I used to work for. And
nice.
And that company kind of went from $80 to $398 right now. So I sold it. Shares are another scam. Shares are a whole nother thing, right? But
that's man, because when you go to sell the shit, you're gonna give half the stuff away. It's just like, what do you do? What are you on the dries?
What? Yeah, the dries, always. But they're a bit warm now. They didn't freeze it enough. What was I saying? But anyway, so that's how I actually got into Pokemon myself. Was actually through investing into crypto and real estate and
really?
All that shit. Yeah. So it
was the investment side of things you got into it from.
Literally from that, because see how you're talking about like, oh, I did this. Then I heard a dickhead say that about Pokemon cards once, and I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. What did you mean? What, you bought something for this much and you sold it for that much? That sounds... And then...
I wouldn't call him a D-head,
and here we are.
Mr. Are we dropping names here and shit or not?
I don't know. What are you about to say? Who are you ripping on right now?
Nah, not going to
rip on our mates. Do that after we get the podcast, bro, when no one's listening.
Yeah, definitely not ripping on mates. But like my 151, I ripped half of it and got to a point when I ripped so Ninetales Full Art, I ripped seven or eight of them, and I'm like, all right, there's clearly something going on here. I'm not going to keep dipping into all this product that I bought. If I'm pulling the same thing, I'm going to start buying some cards. And that's when I started buying cards, trading cards. Because at the start, I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to keep ripping all these cards until I get this master set. First time ever opening up Pokemon cards. There's no way you're doing that. But
you think
I opened up a good couple hundred packs, I think. And you think you can. And then, but then I started wanting to buy different things. And then I was the person that met Cardonomics. Charlie from Cardonomics. So yeah, I met him on, I think it was Christmas Eve. I went down and bought Shiny Treasures. Shiny Treasures just came out and he was selling it off Marketplace. And I went down and met him, and mate, he was just a very good, personable person. Like, got along with him really well, and he did a good deal with me. I love a deal, mate. I should have, my YouTube channel should have just been about how to get deals, because like, I don't know.
You still can.
Yeah, true. Or Instagram, I used to just post a couple of deals to get people. But the thing is, it's like, if I tell everyone the deal, well, then my deal's not good. You know what I mean? Like, I need to get it first and acquire it. Then I'll tell the people, hey, go sort, you know, this is happening.
That's such a weird thing, right? Because I do the same thing mentally sometimes. And I'm like, that's a weird thing to like hold from other people. You go, that's like, what is the benefit of just me getting that deal? Like, I can still get the same deal. Like, other people get that deal.
Can you? Does it run out? You know how this stuff goes quick? Like, I mean, deals. Like, in Pokemon, it's hard to get these deals, but we know that Kmart, we know Big W, we know Target, they drop these stupid deals. And you need to grab that shit real quick. And Costco. Dude. You know that 151 UPC shit? That's like...
Mate, that causes fights. That causes fights online. You know that.
It causes people like...
You right?
My dog just launched something into the top corner of the air.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Just a little toy he's got. Sorry. I thought like, someone was coming to
Nah,
me.
I do. You do the same thing. You see someone grouped and they'll say, oh, look, this is... Oh, look, these packs are selling for like $5 at Kmart. $4, get down to Kmart and you go there. It's like shelves are empty. But you got to do it. That's the game, isn't it? That's the game. This is the argument I've had a few times. You know, when everyone was ripping on, I'm not going to name names, but ripping on old mate who bought all the 151 UPCs and took photos with it online.
Oh, yeah. Named after that same channel where the adult film industry, yeah? Similar to that.
Is it?
As's.
Oh, instead, double Z instead of double M. Yeah, I get you. I mean, what are you talking about? I don't know. I don't watch that filth. I do. I live for it. What was I saying? But like, yeah, like.
Who signed your hat?
Everyone was Gaz. This is Gaz's hat.
It's Gaz's hat,
mate. I love it. Nice. It's actually my favorite hat at the moment.
I'm gonna send you a t-shirt.
I can't, dude. I've been telling everyone who gets merch, send it my way. I will pay. I don't care.
I'll just open the window and just throw it out to you.
Are you gonna sell? Are you gonna sell merch, bro? Is that the
yeah, for sure. I want to get the name out, and I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I've got some things in the works. I reckon that's gonna just make it real good. Yeah, I don't want to make. Everyone wants to make money. Yeah,
is that the end goal? Is it?
No. I said
it's all for fun, bro. It's a hobby.
You're just supposed to say yeah. You're just supposed to say yeah, and I'm like yeah, but I don't want to do that now. I just want to. I don't need like. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I've got a job. That's what my job is, to make money, yeah? This is to have fun. But I want to spread my name around. You got to spend money, so...
It is like half...
I'll be working out some things.
It is half a game. I think this is like the argument I've had with a few people. It's like,
yeah,
absolutely, it's a hobby. Make it a hobby. That's fine, right? But like, in my head, I'm like, I spent a lot of money on this computer. I spent a lot of money on the lights and the cameras. It's like, there is a point where you're like, no, I want payback for this at some point, you know? Like,
yeah.
And if you sort of treat it as a joke and not take it serious, you know, you're never going to get the kickback, I guess. So the more serious, the more you pump, the more you...
Yeah. And
listen, I don't think there's any money in Pokemon YouTubing at all, if I'm honest. I reckon there's 4 people on planet Earth who make money out of Pokemon YouTubing, yeah?
Yeah, true.
Right, proper money. And then that's it. No, not Ruzz, sorry. Rev. Fuck. Rev and
it's good
Ando.
That you got my
that's
name
it.
in your head.
Hey mate, that's it.
I couldn't believe this, but where I work, one of the managers at my work went for a trip down to like the peninsula, I think it was, or Phillip Island, and there was another person from another state that came there from where I work, and they were talking about this person that was one of the customers that came down, and his partners had a car, and then he had this McLaren, and he took him home to his house to show him this collection of all these Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
And they were telling me, because I just started and I was new to this, I'm like, hey man, some young kid has got some, you know, McLaren from just opening up Pokemon cards. And I only just found out a couple of weeks ago.
Fucking Ando, wasn't it?
Yeah, man.
Fucking Ando.
Yep. Adelaide. The dealership that I was talking about was from Adelaide, and that was the person. And yeah, apparently he has a McLaren, and SCHWARZ confirms, yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
He's seen it a couple of times, so well done for him for getting that. Because
he's like, this is something I sort of only realized a lot recently when I was talking, and like even sort of just through the podcast even, right? I talk to people, you know, and I'm the same. I've only been in this for like 2.5 years.
Yep.
I talk to a lot of other people. Oh yeah, 3 years, 4 years, 3 years, 4 years, 3 years, 4 years. I'm like, not a lot of people pre-COVID had YouTube channels in this niche. I mean, like, especially Australian. And you look at it and go, wow, that guy was doing this like 8-9 years ago. Like, it wasn't Pokemon. He was doing like Minecraft and shit, but like, he just stuck at it.
Yeah.
So you know, for a long time he was making nothing. Like fucking for ages, he was doing shitty Minecraft vids. But like he must have just that consistency. I don't want to say consistency because everyone's gonna start ripping on me. But like consistency, just like, and it just paid off. He just stuck it out. Other people started channels, went away, died, went away, and this motherfucker just kept pumping vids.
Rev's the same.
That's the game.
I go back and watch Rev's old lives.
I love his old shit.
He's so cool. Where he had that thing where it's like shelves behind him.
He was just another dude.
That's so good.
Oh,
he's just another bloke, and his hair was not all done. Like I watch Rev, and I've never seen his hair out of point. He has he's either Mrs. cuts his hair or he gets the barber every single day. Like I don't understand.
I think at that point when you get to a level like I don't know, this is complete speculation, right? I would love to one day, hopefully, Rev, shout out, I want to chat with you, but I'm like. I would love to know where that point is where there are a lot of channels. So Leon Hart's a good example too, right? Because if you look at his older shit, it's pretty normal. You look at Rev's old shit, it's pretty normal. You look at PokeVault stuff, it's pretty normal. There is a point where a lot of channels get to, and not just Pokemon, this is like YouTube 101. There is a point, I don't know where and why or how. Maybe it's someone on the back end that they just pretend like isn't there. But they get to a level and then all of a sudden they go full YouTube, as I like to call it. Rev was a normal bloke hanging out for a long time. That's what made him big. But then when he blew up was when he started doing today on the channel, we're going to be opening up the new box. Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, what the fuck happened?
This is a brand new set.
Yeah, and you're like, what the fuck happened, Rev? You know, you were just like, you and me were just hanging out with you, with all your shit on your shelves in the back. And now you've got like a camera I can't afford here, another camera I can't afford here. What the fuck?
Go watch his video and watch it start, and you keep watching and watch until maybe 75% of it, and watch he turns into the normal person again.
Yeah, it's just the intro, right? It's the intro, yeah.
Especially if he hits all the Aussies as well. Mad intro gets everyone going, but just get deep into it and watch that person at the end and see what they're like. It's like they just drop off hard.
You know what it is though. If you're opening a booster box, and I to defend that statement, right? I will say, if I'm opening up, Pokemon cards are hard because you don't know what you're fucking opening up, right? Correct. So you can have it's actually easy to do anything, right? Like today on the channel, I'm going to be using this pen to draw on this piece of paper. It's going to be awesome, and like you can do that, right? It's easy. But then with Pokemon, you open the cards, and then if the box sucks, you've got to use your personality to make it interesting, yeah?
Yeah.
You got to either make jokes or you got to be informative and like explain the new set. And that's when I look at the guys I like and listen to, they're good when the box is shit, right?
Yeah.
Where there's some guys, if the box is like good, they can go, it's easy to go, fuck yeah, this box is like jacked. It's got awesome shit, right? But you got to have 100%. That same energy when the box sucks, right? Like, exactly. And so anyone can have it. And the other thing is just to be that guy. Intros are like the big thing, right? You got to get the intro to suck in. Like I didn't do intros for fucking like a year and a half. And I don't do amazing intros now. But like when I do intros, the videos do better. Because people don't just flick off straight away like this looks shit.
That's it. And it's all about that click rate through. First, it needs to be the thumbnail, which you're the goat at doing it. I fucking told you before. I don't give a shit.
No, my you are that good, garbage. Mate. I make them when I'm falling asleep.
The thumbnail for this is off its head. I've given you no information whatsoever for it, and you've just chopped up you plagiarized all this shit that I just have on my YouTube. You've gone around, cut it all up.
Yeah, I just do it for fun.
It's magic, bro. Like it's that good. Like you should seriously get into just.
My thumbnails don't back up the video though. The video content's garbage, right? So I've got to I'm one thing at a time. Thumbnails in my head, I'm like, it's good enough, right? But then when I'm like, the content's the hard part still,
Content is the hard part.
Like when I did
intro,
you go
as well.
Well,
intro as well. Like I did one intro that's off its head, which is that UPC Charizard. I don't know if you've seen.
Oh yeah, I seen that one. And then you had all the names pop up with all the it's got all the cards. Bro. Yeah.
But there's fire and there's fire sound in the background. Then there's like, there's holy sound coming up when I open it and changing it. That took me 4 hours to do the first 30 effing seconds of that thing. But do I regret it? At the time, I did. And but now when you see it, and that 3,000 people have watched that and liked it, and it's been I think 180, 190. It's pushing now at 200 watch hours just from that one video.
Yeah, sick.
Bro, that's one video. People do lives and have 40, 50 people in there and get like 100 hours, if that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Yeah, it happens. It does happen. It happens. Like, but I bet you now you've done that 4 hours. Yeah, the next time you do that exact same idea, it takes you an hour and a half.
But I don't want to do it. I don't want to spend 4 hours doing it.
Yeah, but you won't next time. The next time you won't.
Yeah, that's it. And that's consistency, because it's just like,
the more you do it, like, consistency also helps with learning too. Yeah, like
correct.
When you like every time I do a stupid video now, I mentally go, okay, what's something different I can do, even if it's not. Like, people watching it won't go, oh, that's crazy different. But it's like, okay, what's a skill I can learn now? Okay, I know how to, like, edit quicker now. I know how to make it zoom in now. I know how to do this. Okay, well, I don't know how to make the text at the bottom. I'll learn how to do that today. But then the next time I do the video, I do the texting. It takes me like a minute.
I've got a video coming out which will help a lot of people, especially a lot of the Aussie YouTubers who haven't done videos, even maybe you. It probably won't help the ones that are really well. But it's just a video of how to edit, and how to edit using Mac, how to edit using CapCut, and it's just a video of me. But I've like lost confidence in doing it, because now I've changed my name, and this quality of everything that I'm using, I've spent all this money. It's like, this is just like something I used as basic.
Just do it.
But but that's it. It's already made. I've already done the video. I've got a camera looking at me, and then I've got screen recording on the Mac showing it. But it's just like, that's it. It's just like, people, you get not anxiety, but you get this feeling inside like it's not good enough. And if it does go viral, all these people are going to look at it. You want it to be perfect, and that's what I've learned now. That's what this Ruzz Reacts is. That me opened up a bloody iPhone.
Yeah, it's good though.
Freaking Pokemon. But everyone's like, it didn't go viral, but it got 100 views. Everyone's like saying how good that was, talking about the iPhone. I'm like, but all I just said is this will be used in my videos coming up. Yeah, which is good. It's like, hey, people can look forward to seeing what the hell the new iPhone 16, which it's, mate. I know you don't like Apple, or
no? I use an iPhone. I don't like the fact that everything they do is fucking useless and not good for anyone who's an actual human that needs it to be useful in today's modern age of society. But once Apple figure out how to be useful and make products that aren't shit, and have a good operating system, and have a good what do you call it? When you go to the stores and the people at the store.
I went to the store yesterday.
Yeah, how'd that go for you? How'd you go at your Genius Bar meeting, bro?
Hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Apple.
You know why? Because they put the screen protector on, and then there was a little bit of white dust at the bottom. Lovely girl. She was cool, and was chatting to her and everything, doing a little bit of Ruzz, you know. And she's like, if it's not good, let me know. And I looked at it; it was all good. Walked out, just about to walk out, and there's the guys at the end of the door, and I've just stopped. Like, kind of I stopped like before, and you thought the screen froze.
Yeah.
Like, I do that. I just stop, and he goes, "You're good." I go, "Hey, should I just leave that? Does that annoy me?" And he's like, "Man, that's pissing me off now. Take that back now and take it back to her." So I turn around, go and see her, and she's like, "Oh no, sorry, I did that." And she's like, "Oh, I'm just doing this other person." She's like, I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to go grab a boost downstairs, a chatty." I'm like, "Can I leave this with you?" And she's just like, "No, you can't. Take it. Just get your boost, come back, and then I'll do it." Come back, do it. She goes to do it again. All of a sudden, the edge now doesn't stick, and she can't get the edge going on it. So I was just like, "Oh, okay." She's like, "Sorry, this never happens before." Yeah, it sounds like me. And then she calls the manager. Manager comes here. Goes to put one on. Manager puts 3 on. So there's nearly 5 or 6 screens being put on. Yeah. I've been there for like ages. And I'm like, "Hey, can I have a look?" And I'm like, "That white dust is still there. She never got it off." He goes, "That's a chip." I go, "Hey, there's no fucking chip on this phone. I just had it for 1 day." And I'm like feeling it. "Is there a screen protector on this?" And she's looking. She goes, "No, this is the manager." I'm like, "Wait a minute. Fucking screen protector on it, and they're trying to put another screen protector on it. The original girl never took the first screen protector off."
Fucking, there you go, mate. That's Apple. That's Apple.
I know that suits you. That suits you. But suits my in saying that, we're using a MacBook now. We got continuity camera with my old iPhone 12 that's running off there. We got earpods in here that are running Bluetooth to that. We've got it plugged in USB with the Rode mic. Come on, man.
Shout out to Rode.
Like I'm the only person you want to shout out to.
Yeah, shout out to
Rode.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rode.
Yeah, fuck Steve Jobs. Like, No, I use the Mac for a long time. I actually do like the Mac. I do. I still use it every day, right? I have a Mac
It's just
and a PC.
not, you can't do anything. Like,
I sound like I'm being a prick when I say it. It's like anything you try to do on the Mac is just 2 to 3 times harder than if you have a PC. Everything just works. Especially when it comes to like streaming and like gaming and all this other bullshit that, you know, we do and put on like I had my issues with the PC when I first set it up. Since then, I've had little to no. I always have technical difficulties, like the standard bullshit that I always have. But I don't have the, oh, you have a Mac? Well, instead of doing this, which is easy, you have to do this now, which is a whole other thing, and your Mac probably won't be able to do it and handle it. Okay, that's fucking terrible.
This is really good because Macs worked well. Apple's done really well.
Listen, they're not listening, bro. They're not here listening to you. You don't have to you don't have to like try and lie to the people listening at home.
You are 100% right when it comes to fucking trying to stream. I am doing the most difficult thing. I have an Xbox. I want to stream gaming. I have an Xbox. I have a Mac. That is like makes it the most impossible thing to ever do. All I could do is buy a PS5 and directly stream straight to YouTube and move on with life.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to use that controller because I've had Xbox since Halo days from day one.
Oh, dude.
So what do I have to do? What do I have to do? I have to get an Elgato. But guess what? Elgato doesn't work well with a freaking Mac.
Funny that, eh?
So I've got an Elgato. I bought it all. I got the Elgato. I got a chat link. I have a MacBook. I have a hub. I got this microphone all running through OBS. There's all these different things to do it to make it happen. Yeah. But guess what? If I do a video on people showing how to do all this stuff, I know there's going to be someone out there. Should I buy a computer? Should I build a computer? I could have just built a computer. Harry, he runs just a computer, runs an Xbox controller on it. I could have just done that. Yeah. But how much does it cost to build a computer?
Half the price of a Mac.
What do you mean? This MacBook cost me like $2,200.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know my vicious 3-screen setup I have right now with all the big LED lights pumping out of my like thing down the bottom? About $3K.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you could have had an
screens
extra
and all.
2 screens, LED lights, you know, 2 to 3 to 10 times the power of the Mac.
Did you build it?
Yeah, my mate did. He's he's a nerd. He's like, so my mate told me
just dropped 6K on his machine.
Yeah, he's got a weapon though. Yeah, but look at Gaz's setup. Gaz looks like he's a fucking like, you know, movie star. He's like, he's got the wickedest setup. Gaz has my favorite setup. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he's crispy as
like
that thing.
Even when we were like having the chat the other day, he's like, oh, I don't like the camera. I'm like, bro, you look like clean as fuck. Like you're in like 4K.
So good. 100%. He comes out so good.
Yeah, no.
He's just always on that. He barely has any. And then they got Adzi, fucking poor Adzi. He's like me with the Apple, and he's just I think Adzi's running the same. Yeah, but he's changing it. I messaged him and he's telling me he's going big. Unfortunately, it costs a lot of money to buy one of those Macs.
It's
like
one of
$6,000.
They do cost a lot of money. Like computers and shit. If you find what you're doing, if you buy it all slowly, like if you sell, when you look around, like I look at this now and when people go, how much does this cost? And you tell them, you go, oh, it's fucking expensive. But you buy it slowly, yeah?
Yeah.
You buy, like the PC I left till the last. So I wanted to actually buy a PC years ago. So funnily enough, when I bought the Mac years ago, my mate was like, don't buy Mac. Like, how much is the Mac going to cost you? And I said, I get a discount. It's going to be $3,300. Brand new. All the highest, the most expensive one they had at the time was like $3,500, right? And I said, I want that. He goes, $3,500, I will build you a computer that'll last you 20 years. And I said, you're an idiot. Anyway, bought the Mac. It did everything I needed it to do for as long as it needed to. And then when I wanted to go, I first started trying to start a podcast. And then I started to do gaming, like streaming on Twitch. And it just like didn't want to know about it, eh? It was just, everything was twice as hard, twice as expensive. And then once I started doing the Pokemon thing, and then it was just, it couldn't even handle recording like the Pokemon like channel. Like really? it was using like the CPU was using like 50% of the power like, to try and just record Pokemon videos. Yeah. It was rough. If you go back and watch a lot of my old ones, the camera's jittering. That's the Mac.
Back and watch
That's the Mac.
Of Lost Origin. You did a video of that, and I was like, "This is sick. This guy's opened a box of fucking $350 Lost Origin."
It was $160 at the time. I bought it. I paid $160 for that box.
Really? Was it $160?
When Lost Origin came out, I think what was it? The last Sword and Shield. I feel like Lost Origin I got for like real cheap. That was the last set, was real cheap, and I think like Silver Tempest and everything after that was about 180 from memory. Hey, just a question I've got to ask you right now while I'm remembering it.
Trying to look at the order.
You've only been doing this for what, a year or so? You have a shit ton of ETBs in your back, the back right there. How much money have you seriously dropped in the last year, bro? Oh, I like the crown. I like
in the last year.
I like the Crown Zenith at the bottom. That's a bit sexy.
You ready?
Yeah, go.
50 grand.
On just Pokemon?
Yep.
You make me sick.
Oh, no.
You make me sick.
I've got it. I have the problem. I have stopped now. I've stopped after speaking to people. I have stopped. But yeah, I thought I decided to start collecting ETBs after I did the 151. So.
ETBs look good though, eh?
Mate, I just need Rebel Clash and...
That's hard to find. That's a really hard ETB to find.
And Sword and Shield. So instead I've just got the Sun and Moons. I just copped the other recently.
Yeah, they're sick.
And yeah, they're all in orders. That's why I turned around to have a look and see, because I got Lost Origin and Silver Tempest and Crown Zenith, and then there goes Brilliant Stars, and then I put them in some sort of order of when they came through. Then they'll probably never get opened. Like,
no, don't open them. ETBs go up in value, man. Like people, sorry, I spoke. Sword and Shield ones are like look at Sword and Shield now. Like it's so funny. Like we forget that these actually do go up in value. Because, like, when you sit there at Kmart every day and like, oh, yeah, there's, like, a shitload of packs of, Temporal Forces, you don't really think about it, right? But in about another year or two, we're going to be running around trying to scam up all the Temporal Forces packs, Kmart's only selling Temporal Forces for $7 a pack. Shit, get that, Because I was doing the same thing with Lost Origin and what was the other one I got mad heaps of? Brilliant Stars. I've got a lot of Brilliant Stars because I love Brilliant Stars.
I love Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars, when I say heavily invested in it, I've got 2 booster boxes. But I've got 2 booster boxes from the 1 year that I've been in here. So I paid $300 and $320 for them. So that's like good pricing to get them. They're like $350. So I managed to get them at good. But you were lucky. You were in an era where you could pay near to like nothing in my eyes. But I'm coming to the game now. It's hard for me. I want Evolving Skies ETBs. I have to pay. I got them good, but they were like $180 each. But like, that's like, this is what I have to do because I want something. I've come into the game late and I want it. So that's the thing. And I don't know. Everyone bags Scarlet and Violet, and it's so negative. But I'm like, hey man, we'll be talking good
about it. We'll be talking good about it in a few years.
Yeah, I don't like yellow borders. Like, fucking, I wasn't in that yellow border era.
Fuck yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, the yellow borders are just, they're not that really.
Not
I
a big deal.
Pulled a couple of amazing rares just recently. I've been doing a little bit of Fortnite streaming, but I was like, you know what? I want to do Fortnite. But how can I bring it into Pokemon? It's like, every VR I get, I'll open a pack of Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
So it pushes me to play with good people. And like a couple of people pulled up the other day and were playing and like they wanted to just rip packs. And you know who's one of the very good players of Fortnite is Harry, and he decided to come in and we freaking got 3 VRs and he's like, rip it. I was like, fuck man, I don't want to rip all these. I wanted to play with some duds so I didn't have to rip. I ripped a pack of Evolving Skies, nothing, and some Lost Origin, Astral Radiance, like blisters. Like these things, like back in the day, were not worth much. They're worth a bit of money now, like at least like $10-12 a pack. And I paid like $30 for that Evolving Skies pack, and it's just like you rip it and there's nothing in it. I'm like, fuck, that was still worth $30 if I sold it.
So that's the trick now, right? So in my head, there's no value to opening Evolving Skies. Like there's no value to it. Like it's actually stupid to open Evolving Skies because the market decided that was no, let me finish. The market decided that there was going to be a big card in there that was worth $1,200 now, right? So the booster box is now $1,100-$1,200. What?
Plus the grading.
If you grade it, yeah.
Well, if that gets graded and gets a PSA 10, that's like a $2,200 card.
Awesome. Don't open it.
So that's half the price of the booster box.
So, and you get one in how many packs, right?
By 2.
Buy 2 booster boxes. Get 2 Umbreons, bro. 2 Umbreons. 2 Umbreons and 4 Rayquazas. It was the best box ever, bro. No, fuck no. Like, with Evolving Skies now, it's at that point now where you just, if you get a pack, hold it. Don't rip it. Because it's only going to go up more because dickheads be real. And the chances of pulling those big, stupid cards, obviously there's a lot of other alts in it that are amazing, but just hold it. Just fucking hold it, man.
All right, I'll put this to you.
I think I'm swearing a lot too. I apologize for swearing.
Nah, you're not swearing at all. I think I'm much.
Yeah, good, because I'm getting on the sauce.
No, you're good. You're good. I've got a case of Evolving Skies that I bought in January this year.
Do not open it.
Okay, do not open it, you say, yeah?
Oh, fuck, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Give me your logic.
Nah, yeah, you're right, 100%.
Nah, because I'll make 6 videos out of it on YouTube. It'll be sick.
Or I hold it for like years and years and years when this becomes... Well, not even that many years. Like, I've already doubled my money.
Yeah.
Like, I've literally doubled my money.
How much you pay for the case, if you don't mind me asking?
3,600.
Yeah, you have doubled your money. It is like it's just over 6K of a case now.
Yeah, it was the biggest purchase that I've ever made, and I was shitting myself. It was over the Westgate Bridge, where that, the service station is on one side, and there's a service station on the other side, the KFC thing, and I met him in the car park there, and I was just like,
"Fuck, what kind of weird late night dealings are you doing?"
No, it was the middle of the day. I do everything middle of the day. No, that shit like that. He pulled up and there's like golf, and he gave me that and a Celebrations UPC. I got that for $400, that's good, yeah.
That's good now, yeah. It's about 600 now, I think, aren't they?
Yeah. Ooh, I got it in Jan. So So I got that, and he's like, "Do you want anything else?" And I'm just like, "Come on, man! That's a lot of money. Like, I'm sweet just to do this." And I got it. I'm like, "What if it's fake? What if it's not real?"
Did you open it?
No, I've got it here.
You haven't opened the case?
No.
How do you know it's not fake? How do you know it's not fake?
I got a receipt from Madness Collectibles in Geelong or something.
They made that up.
Oh God, I hope not.
I can't wait to see your video on your 20K stream or 50K stream or whatever, and then you open that fake fucking box and it's just a boxes of Skittles.
The thing is, I chop it all up and put it into mystery packs if I ever decide.
No, there'll be literally packets of Skittles in there and M&Ms. How do you see? I would be so fucking scared. I'd be so scared to buy. I don't even think I could spend that much money on.
I feel like I've never been scammed before.
Yeah.
I'm that.
How'd your car go? How'd that car kick go?
Pokemon. I am so on to Pokemon and scams that I do the maximum amount of due diligence about it to make sure that I don't get scammed from that side. But I have bought from other people. I bought stuff Japanese. I bought stuff from Charlie. I bought stuff from this. I've got all these different things. Who knows when I open it that there's, But with 151, that was the biggest thing that people were scamming people on, and they were taking packs and saying they were open. But when they dropped down to $70, $80 a box, it's just who gives a shit? It's not worth much.
Y'all of that.
I just went to the cardboard machine yesterday, Chatty, and I paid $12 for a freaking booster pack. And I'm like, what am I doing? I just did it. I said it in the video. I'm like, why are they selling it? That works out to be $240 a booster box.
Yeah.
Why are they selling it for that much? And I'm like, cardboard, you just sort your shit out.
No, you just figured it out as you said it, yeah? That's why.
What?
Because they spent $70 a booster box, and then you just spent $12 a pack.
Nah, no, because I think they would have bought them back in the day when they were up.
No chance. They would have bought that when I'm telling you right now, they would have
But they were never 70. They only come 70 recently. They would have definitely doubled up.
They were when they came out, they were 90, weren't they? 190. What were they when they came out? Weren't they cheap as fuck when they first came out, and then they just
they went through the roof
straight away?
Australia never got a chance to buy them. Only because I speak to Charlie, and I'm pretty sure that was the lowest would have been. I think I bought one off Charlie when he had a special on in December when he just started his website, and it was $255 for a booster box, and it was
that was mental. I know they went for
$300. Dirt cheap. Yeah, they were up high as. I was and then I managed to get another one from someone else for $230. And the only reason I got it from that is because he won it. So he paid nothing for it. So he's happy just to push it off.
Yeah.
He's a good friend of mine now for doing that. I still talk to this guy. And it was $230. And now I started investing heaps into it. I bought heaps of Charlie, and it just kept going down. And I was like, hey, man, told me Japanese never gets reprinted. And then the shit just gets reprinted. And I was just like,
151.
I'm new to this, and I'm listening to you. And I feel like our relationship just got destroyed. I'll say. And then he goes, "Hey, start buying more. Start buying more. And that's it. That's all it is. Same thing with the crypto. Just remember about the crypto. Just keep dollar cost averaging. Keep buying when it goes low. And you should keep buying when it goes up. And you're right. He's right. You will not lose. That set will 100% still go up.
I think 151 was kind of unique in the fact that obviously it was an amazing set. Like it was it's a set that I think we're going to talk about in years to come, right? We are. Like people love it. Like the
Jap or English or both?
Yeah, either or. Like both. Like
either.
I think we're going to talk about it forever. Like people love that set, right? It's a love set. No one's got nothing bad to say about 151. The problem was we couldn't get a lot in Australia. That was the number one problem, right? With the English especially, right? But I felt at the end of 151, when this in 151 started, you got to remember that was when there was the big, all the Scarlet and Violet boxes were all going. Remember when Japanese used to be $70-$80 a box normally? That was a normal thing. And then all of a sudden they all started selling for $140 a box. Like
and I bought shiny treasures for like $138 for one box.
Mental for a moment there, right? It's stupid for a while there. All these boxes. So 151 was like obviously this wicked set. At the end of this, people are just paying $140 for Japanese now. It's normal. So it became just
so bad.
And then after a while, everyone was like, I think we've actually got a fuckload of Japanese left over. No one's actually really buying this Scarlet and Violet shit no more. Like that Miriam. Remember the Miriam and the Iono? They were like $1,000 cards in Japanese, right? And then now they've dropped like a bag of shit too in Japanese.
So is Erica's Invitation, Japanese 151.
All of them, right? They've all dropped like a sack of shits. Now everyone's like, I don't know if we can sell these boxes for $140 anymore. And I have thousands of them in my storage.
Mate, Japanese cards are absolutely beautiful.
They're mad.
They're not in English, man. Do you know what I mean? They're still not in English. Well, I've got some graded cards.
Statement of the year.
Mate, I've got graded cards because I decided to do it because I love Umbreon. I've decided I love Umbreon. I didn't know him or her back in the day, but I could be a bandwagon. I love LeBron James. I jump on any team that he plays.
LeBron James.
I'm jumping on LeBron James, and I'll jump on Umbreon. So I decided to it. So I've got all collecting Japanese PSA 10 Umbreons. So I've got about 6 or 7 of them. Yeah, it is. I'm missing the Umbreon out of I'm missing the Moonbreon out of EV Heroes, and then I'll be finished.
That's still through the roof now, isn't it?
Yeah. All Japanese stuff, maybe people talk about it. But I've got a box of EV Heroes that I want to open, and maybe it's in there, and maybe I send it away, and maybe it comes at 10.
What?
I said Japanese, EV Heroes.
You got a box? Hey, rip it at Midnight's thing in a few weeks.
I got 3 boxes. One's definitely going to be ripped I'll give you the little hot tip. If anyone's still here, it'll be ripped on the 2K celebration if I do a live or a video. And it could be the next month, November. I might bring that over.
Yeah.
We'll rip it on stage. My boy.
I ripped...
JC, Jesus Christ.
You heard it here first. I am the Messiah. I was going to ask about that actually. So... Do you know what you're doing at that? Because I have no idea, actually. I haven't planned it out yet. I'm hoping all you... You
better sort your shit out.
You want to hear something funny? You want to hear something funny? This is my favourite thing is I'm sitting there scrolling through Instagram and it's like, Pokerise live on ripping packs on stage live with Jolie. I'm like, first I've heard about it. 2 days later, Kath. First I've heard about it. I was like, it was loose as shit last year. I love it. Like, that was the best part about it. It was just everyone just walking on stage.
You need a break as well. I want to with you, but like you need, like man,
I am not ripping for 8 hours like I did last time.
I came and saw you and I met you, and you were just like you had nothing in you. You couldn't even like.
No. I literally had nothing in me because I ran out of water and food, and I told Swarzy to get me food and water, and he goes, "Oh, do you want something, bro?" I go, "Can you get me a Powerade?" He goes, "Yeah, man, I'll get you a Powerade." Never came back. Never fucking came back.
Because you had to pay for the Powerade.
Never came back. I would have given him cash. Fuck you, Swarzy. Love you, Swarzy.
We love you, Swarzy. You managed to cop the box of UFC, didn't you? You went and bought a box of UFC of some of the boys.
And I actually pulled an auto out of it. Actually, I think I got the auto right here. No, I don't. It's not right here.
Everyone told me to keep coming up, but I was a bit intimidated by you. I don't want to go up there. I'm like, I don't know who this fucking bloke is.
Midnight's doing a really cool... No, Midnight's done a really cool thing by making it real cash. Like the first year, it was me and... It was Shetty's channel. And it was kind of me, kind of half there, but like I was wasted. I was hammered. I just got drunk. No one, a lot of people knew but didn't know. But I was literally.
Where was the alcohol? I know there was like some smoky meat joint at the back, but
I rocked up with a bottle of just a metal bottle, which I kept filling up with beer all day. So I was walking around just drinking beer.
Oh, yeah.
And then I bought like a little thing of tequila in my pocket. So I was like taking swigs of tequila.
You did not read the room, sir, because there was not that many, like, that wasn't, like, his last one was way better to do that, yeah?
What?
And this one would probably be way better. Like, I don't think that one that I went to was that wasn't very, like, it was big, but it wasn't that big, do you know what I mean?
The second one was bigger. But the first one was his first one. Like, that was his first.
Yeah,
he had a
and
lot
it was just Shetty and you on screen, and then the other one's like had everyone, and this one's gonna be huge. It's got the fucking Ruzz Reacts going in there.
Yeah,
what the hell's going on here, man?
Well, the first one was like, we didn't know how it was going to work either. So that was like, he was like, you guys are going to be live and you guys kind of figure it out. And it was like me and Shetty were both kind of like, let's figure it out. And then obviously I figured out a lot of stuff that didn't work. I thought it went smoothly from our perspective, but it was a lot of stuff I was like, all right, we can do this a little bit better next time. Which I think we did. I think the second time was... And you got to remember the first time as well, Midnight got a lot of mixed kind of people. He did a lot of different things. Whether the second time he honed it in, he goes, all right, all the things that didn't work the first time, he just didn't do the second time. That's why the second one was so fucking good. It was packed. It was packed. More cards, bigger tables. But like, that's how you learn. Like, it's like with anything. Like, he could have gone... Oh, yeah, I did one and done. But he's like, no, I'm going to make the second one better. And he made it better by just literally not doing any of the crap from the first one.
This will be huge. I reckon,
that's going to be sick.
Opinion. Not because I'm going to be thinking, but I think we should talk about it. We should have different sessions and have that, like, me up. If we have a session, like, just have it sessions, because then we can then advertise that to people in our different channels in our communities, because everyone's got, like, their own... Watto's got his own. If he's... I'm sure it'll be on there, but like Kath and me so far can have like a slot, and we can, if there's going to be 8 or 9 people up there, or not 8 or 9, but like 6 or 7 or however many there are, we can have those hour slots with you. But then also we could just do like me and Watto or me and Kath or something at the same time and give you a freaking break, because you need.
I will be walking off the stage at like 1 o'clock.
I know. Yeah, you need breaks.
I'm interviewing people. I'm interviewing people after that. So I'm actually got like the full microphone.
Yeah, Kath was saying there's a freaking podcast thing going on somewhere else as well.
Right, which is kind of not annoying, because that's really cool. They're a really cool podcast. The hobby. So
are you going to walk around and talk to people?
I've got the microphones and everything. I'm dressing up
like
in a Flamingo t-shirt. I'm street talking to everyone. So my plan was to do half the day of what I did last time. Just like I'm going to hopefully get there earlier, because I rocked up late last time. I rocked up.
Oh, did you?
I rocked up late.
I slept
in.
Well.
Yeah, I slept in. Oh, I didn't sleep in. I got up early, and then I realized, it's going to take me about 45 minutes to pack the car. So I rocked up like 45 minutes or an hour late, like walked on stage real quickly, like walk of shame, try to set everything up. And then I didn't have time to like actually buy product, like buy stuff at the actual joint. So I was kind of like taking breaks, running off stage, getting stuff when other people were on. But so I didn't really get now I'm going to like pre-plan and buy stuff, everything beforehand. Hit up people beforehand. Hey, can you like bring a box on stage? I will pay for it, obviously. You know, all these different people. So
I'll bring boxes. I'll just keep it myself.
Oh, that was the best part. Like, I think Kath was on stage ripping a box of 151. What I rocked up, ripped the box of 151. 6ix9ine Tails was there.
Charlie was great.
Yeah, everyone was just there ripping shit. And I was like, because that was when I was taking a break. And I wasn't even taking a break. I was literally walking through the crowd trying to get something else to open. So I don't want to do that again. So this time, once I'm off stage, I'm not coming back on. I'll hopefully...
Yeah, you shouldn't have to feel that pressure.
No, I don't have that pressure. Like, I just didn't know. Just
it's on your channel, but we will love just jump on there.
Nah, it's because this year as well, because the hobby podcast are on, we want to make sure that they get...
Are they going to be up on stage?
They're on stage next to, like, they're going to be there with a couch doing the podcast.
Yeah, but they're not going to stop you from... You'll be streaming the whole time, though, yeah?
I'm streaming, but it'll be on the big screen for half the day, and the other half will be them. So
honestly,
it'll still be
being rude. The big screen's big screen. Like, nobody really watches that big screen. People, it's more about...
They do, man. I'm telling you, they do. I'm telling you. Like,
Real?
Oh, dude, I got a lot of good feedback about the big screen, especially when we're opening like the bigger packs. Like, I'll look at
100% with the bigger packs. Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but I'm telling you, it brings a vibe when you're walking into that room and you're walking and you're seeing people ripping packs on stage, and people stop and watch like the big screen while you're there. It's pretty sick, man. Like, it's a vibe. I love it.
But if I'm going to that card show, I'm watching you for 5 minutes opening up that pack and shit. I'm then fucking looking to buy shit and do deals and all that stuff. 100%. That's what I mean. But
the other end of that is though, right? So I had mates, like actually my personal mates, one of my best mates, him and his missus rocked up because they were at home watching it on the thing, and I watched it for like 20 minutes.
Zoom,
like half
the Zoom
an hour.
guy with the cum
shirt, yeah. My mate Jay. Shout out to Jay, love you, bro.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, he's like one of my best mates. We went to high school together and shit, yeah. And he was just sitting on the couch with his missus, just watching it for like half an hour. And after half an hour, they were like, "Do you think we should go?" Yeah, fuck it, let's just go.
No shit.
Something like it works, man. So to sit there being at a place doing live, like it works, man. Like he wouldn't if they didn't see me on like us on stage like ripping packs, and they're like, "Oh, they're ripping packs for like half an hour." Like maybe we should just go. Let's just go. They wouldn't have gone. You know,
they didn't see you.
It works.
Wait a minute. Yeah, but they watch you from YouTube.
My mates don't watch me, bro. You know, I don't. You know, my friends, like my family.
But where did he see you then? Where did he see you?
On YouTube. His missus watches me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not up on the big screen though.
No, but I'm saying like that's why you do it YouTubing, yeah. Because otherwise, if you just YouTube,
I'm good for the YouTube.
Weirder. That's weirder, isn't it? Imagine I'm just there talking to a screen and I'm not on the big screen there. That's weird.
Yeah, I know that's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
That's all right.
That's weird.
So they'll probably, when I go on, they'll take me off the big screen and put the pod.
Put the body on when you're on. Nah, it's gonna be sick fun, bro. It's gonna be a big day.
And then I'll just go, oi, give me some fucking base set. Fucking get that shit back on me.
He's got some he's opened up a legendary box. What's it? The legendary?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Because I've only been in this camp for a year, I got no idea what that is. And he's like, oh, it's got Reggie Rock and all these rock massive stuff. And I'm like, man, I don't want these rock. I actually do because I play Pokemon Go, which is good because it allows me to know some of the Pokemon. But like, man, some of these Pokemon, I'm just like, Jesus, like do you even know where Umbreon is? Is he a second gen, he or she?
Listen, I'm going to be completely honest. I give this much care about the characters of Pokemon. But,
yeah, cool.
Oh, actually, no.
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite then?
That's Arceus, bro.
You have Arceus. Yeah,
Arceus, bro.
So that's recent. That's like from XY, is it? No, Arceus is A.
It's before that. I think it's before that. I don't even know. It's my favorite Pokemon. I don't know. But, like, I don't, when I first got hardcore into it right at the start, and I was like, yep, I'm balls deep in this, right? I'm like going backwards, and I was trying to learn all the sets, and I started with Sword and Shield, because when I came into it, was about Brilliant Stars, was when I first got into it, yeah?
Oh, that's so good.
Celebrations, and you can still get Celebrations everywhere, like Celebrations are still
Was it shit, though? Were they shit?
What? Celebrations?
Well, I'm trying to go back to when you started, yeah?
It was like $80 an ETB. I've got 5 ETBs of Celebrations I paid $80 for.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Like, but what was my point? I forgot what I was saying. Brilliant Stars. Oh, so I tried to like get into what came before it, you know? So that's why I started learning about Fusion Strike and what's a V, what's a V Max, what's a Rainbow, what's a Trainer Gallery, you know? All right, cool. And then there's like, a different series. Like, what do you mean? Oh, there's a Sun and Moon era. Oh, what the fuck's that mean? Okay. Oh, there's another like 10 series in that. Like, and then there's holiday sets. What the fuck are that? You know, it gets to a point where you go, I'm done. I'm not going back that far. I'll get a gist of like the originals, like, you know, base, fossil, and jungle, you know, and then like some Neo era. And then I'm like, there's a bunch in the middle. I'm like, I don't care to know. Like,
do you know what the codes are? That little symbol at the bottom.
I know every single symbol from Sword and Shield. I can't see that. That's Evolving Skies. Yeah.
Oh.
I know every symbol from Sword and Shield.
It didn't even focus in, my boy.
I know every single one from Sword and Shield. Lost Origin. You can't. No, I know everyone from. Seriously, I know every single one from Sword and Shield. Like, it's not even a challenge. Yeah.
Chill on this one then. This is one of your favorite ones.
Can't even see. Oh, fuck off. Dragon Ball Z. Listen, I'm not even joking. I'm going to prove this to you right now. Look, I'm using this Dragon Ball as a coaster right now.
You're a dog. What the fuck?
That's only $16. Is that good? I don't know if that's good.
Nah, it's not. I don't fuck with any of that stuff.
Oh, no. I just dropped like water on literally one of my cards. Keyboard? No. I don't care about the keyboard. I've got cards everywhere. Got to finish my master set of...
Oh yeah. I was there when you were trying to cop those. cards.
Yeah, shout out for the Pokeball. I still got the ball on the ground here. Still got the ball on the ground sitting right next to me.
Oh yeah. Cosmic Eclipse was in there. Let's go. I wasn't sure if it was or not. I thought it was going to be I was hoping it was something good for your little live because I was like, fuck, if there's nothing good in there, I'm like, shit.
Listen, man, you know the game, man. You've ripped a million packs and sometimes you just pull jack shit, yeah? That's the game.
Yeah, that's it.
It's the most coolest game ever, eh?
You know, some people would have just said, oh, no, that's Cosmic Eclipse. I'm going to keep that and sell it for like $50.
Yeah, you can do that now. Well, that's the problem with Pokemon too. Like a lot of these places like Kmart where they don't actually know the prices of things. You know, like Kmart just like drops the price and it'll be like half price ETBs for no reason. And you're just like,
that was a mistake. That Shrouded Fable thing was a big F up.
Was it an F up or was it like a gangster?
Massive F up.
Gabe was telling me about that. Shout out to Gabe. He was saying like that kind of fucked him. He was saying it fucked him because like the store's obviously trying to sell them for like $80-$90. You know?
Yeah.
Like
Kath and I picked up 2 from JT Collectibles for $50 at that event and we just ripped them because... And he was like, hey, look, I got them for cheap. You know where I got them from? Yeah, I'm not going to try to make too much money. Just pass it over. And I'm like, we did. And we just ripped them, which is super good. But Shrouded Fable is fucking... I don't know. The ETB looks amazing. I've got it out the back here. Like the insides of it. The color purple and green is sick. I love that shit. Purple, like bright purple and green. It reminds us of Cell from Dragon Ball Z. Another reference you know Cell. You would have to know Cell.
I don't even know who Goku is.
Damn. So when
as I said that in my head, I'm like, is Goku from Dragon Ball Z? That's how much I don't actually know. I wasn't even confident saying that name out loud.
Do you know One Piece?
Oh no, I couldn't give a shit about it. Don't even try and start with One Piece.
That's like me in Dragon Ball. But I've got One Piece and I'm going to start ripping some of that stuff. But that's the thing. This Ruzz Reacts, I'm just going to start ripping stuff and I got no idea what this shit is.
Well, I wanted to ask you about that actually as well. Just like going back to my very intense line of questioning that I had.
Jesus, just fucking rambled on with this shit.
That's the best of it. Hey, listen. I don't want to say anything, but beer will do that. What's saying? React. So when you came up with the name Reacts, do you actually want to start a reaction channel, like a legitimate reaction channel, or just open it up? Do you want to react to stuff? Like, are you going to go, this is me, I'm Ruzz, I'm going to watch XYZ, and this is my reaction to it? Because reaction videos blew up in the middle of COVID, I feel. I don't remember watching reaction videos prior to COVID.
Yeah, I know what you mean. No, that wasn't the intention at all. But, oh, geez, you've got a bit of head on that. Get it down, boy.
Oh, man. That came out of nowhere. Nearly got it on me.
I didn't even see you open it up. It was just a name because it's just like, hey, there's Rips. There's too many people out there with Rips. There's Roger Rips. He's got 250K. He actually follows me. Shout out Roger Rips.
Yeah.
If you don't know who he is, he's funny. He's a funny mother effer.
I found him on TikTok years ago, and then he kind of...
The thing where he pulls his top off and he does that dance and he's just got...
Shaves his head and shit.
He's a boss. And then, obviously, another goat in the industry. Shout out Roger Rips for hitting the... What did he hit? 2K or something just recently?
I think he's about to hit 3K, isn't he?
Oh, 3K. Oh, God. Sorry. No, it was a 1 year anniversary, which is good. Got a photo of everyone in there, which is good. But
shout out to Watto, my boy.
Yeah, like I'm not going to change it to Ruzz Rip. Like Ruzz Rips fucking rings bells. Like it sounds sick, you know?
Yeah.
But like Watto used to be Pokey Watto. Swadsy used to be Pokey Swadsy as well. Like they all used to be all these Pokey freaking, you know, names as well. And I was Poke Ruzz, and they were just like, oh, just change it. Just move it to something else. And I'm like, fuck, what do I move it to? I'm like, I want the R, and I want to share the R, so I can just do one big R, like you can see. I think it shows there.
Yeah.
One big R that shares everything with it. So I'm like, what starts with R? Rips. Rips has already been used. I'm like, what do? We react after we get a hit. And the biggest thing I do is like I do the bicep flex when I like hit something. I don't know why I fucking do that. I'm not even that big. I don't even muscle. I go to the gym like once every freaking blue moon now. But it was just a reaction I did after just doing it. I hit a card and I just did it. I just kept doing it.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That's like kind of my kind of thing. And I also do this thing where I go, oh, like when I hit a card. I don't know why I do it. All the boys at work are just like, oh, and I walk into the room all the time. Like, it's just natural, but it's not. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if I'm opening the pack and the camera's not on, I'm not fucking making it down, bro. I might do like a silent ooh or some shit. Or like, yeah, but like, I don't think I've opened more than a handful of packs without having a camera on me. So the problem is, it's like I don't know how to open packs. And when I went through my lull, which was just very recently, I went down to Pop Culture Larrikin. I wanted to buy a Stellar Crown. I was super happy about it. I haven't opened packs. I had some things going on at home with my wife personally and stuff, and I was just like, I just want to open packs, and I was about to open it, and I'm like, I can't open this shit without having it on film. And I just went Instagram, and I turned my live on, and it was just the most chill live. I wasn't over the top, but it was one of the best experiences, and it got me back to do this and change the name and get back. Otherwise, I'd be dead. I just would have stopped the YouTube. So like, it's good to sometimes move it up, because it's like, oh, you always have to go on YouTube, because YouTube, you're going to get watch hours, you get the people. And I was like, fuck this. I'm going on Instagram. Yeah. People want to pull up, they pull up, and if they don't, and a couple of the, OGs pulled up, Swadsy was there the whole time, Watto pulled through, a few other people pulled through, other people like that you normally get, because Instagram is such a good communication from direct messaging and advertising your stuff. But you need to get those people off Instagram to YouTube.
Yeah.
Why don't I just start doing Instagram? It's because Instagram doesn't pay you. It's just like, cool, but you can get...
I've known a few people who have started on Instagram, done very well from Instagram, though, and then pushed it.
Yeah.
You're right, though. Getting the jump is always hard. Like, I had same problem with TikTok. So when I first started TikTok, I was just following a lot of people, watching a lot of stuff, reacting to a lot of things, always messaging people, made a bit of a thing. But getting them to YouTube was non-existent, right? Whether Instagram to YouTube, there's a little bit more of a, like, it's more natural. I feel. I don't know if it's just because I don't know. I feel like the Instagram. I've met more people on it. People I met on TikTok. Sorry to cut off. Just I've never really spoken to again, right?
Yeah.
But people I've been on Instagram, I'm still mates with now. I talk to regularly, and I'm like, cool. There's definitely a different atmosphere to
connection.
Instagram, and
100%.
But I've known people who have gone live on Instagram for a while, built up an audience, and then jumped to like Twitch or YouTube, and that works. That can work, but
because there's nothing in there. Yeah,
unless you're doing your own. It's not about the money thing, right? But YouTube still is kind of not good at where TikTok beats YouTube. I think YouTube's getting better, but TikTok, when you go live on TikTok, you seem to get a lot more people watching you.
Yeah.
Like randomly. Like you can go on live right now, start ripping a box of anything. You'll get a bunch of people you've never heard or seen before reacting.
I love to do that, but you can't, because you need 1,000 freaking followers. It's not that
TikTok?
Easy to get 1,000 followers.
Oh, yeah. I could get you 1,000 TikTok followers tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll have to learn how to do that shit.
Just go make a bunch of go look at my TikTok and then go, wow, how the fuck did that guy get that much? Doesn't even use it. Like, it's consistency. It's not. It's just TikTok works differently. You can pump out a lot on TikTok in a short amount of
time. And look at me. Like, I'm happy to tell people this because I'm not going to hide about it. But like, I know that you've got most of your followers from the same thing I got most of my followers. Yeah. I think I've mentioned you before. It's from shorts. I did one fucking short that went semi-viral, and it's just like all of a sudden everyone's like, think that I'm like some superstar. I'm like, no. The way I do my videos is just from over and over and over and over again, and just changing and getting better and getting quicker and doing it. And then it came to a point where it's just like there's people in our community that are doing better than me, and I started comparing myself to those people, and then stopped doing videos and trying to, because I wanted to be better. I'm like, I've made I made a few videos that I haven't dropped because I'm just like, they're not good enough.
Just go drop.
And if you have, I know. And if you've got one video, and that's why it's Ruzz Reacts. Hey, guess what? I play Fortnite. I live stream Fortnite. It's gonna fuck up your algorithm. People told me I don't give a shit. I want to do it. I just started doing it. Saturday, Sunday, on the weekend, I just stream Fortnite, 5-hour sessions. People pulled up. People don't pull up. I don't give a shit. It's what I want to do. It's fun. I bought all the setup to do it. If you pull up, you pull up. You don't, you don't. It screws my algorithm for doing normal content video. It is what it is. Just keep pushing it. Like, and that's all it is. I just want to push content out, and that's what the whole Ruzz React is. I'm going to do iPhone. I was going to do me opening up this Rode mic and stuff. I'm talking to you right now.
Everything is content, bro.
I'm talking to you right now. My desk is a fold-up, like, trestle table you use. Look at that. See that shake?
Yeah.
For a barbecue. It's literally like $40 that I've had for ages, that I found in my, like, storage cage downstairs to do. I have bought everything else top notch. The only thing that I haven't bought top notch is a desk, and then the ring light's only like a $70 Joby ring light, so I'll probably buy one of those.
Your ring light looks really good, by the way. Your lighting's really good. My lighting is fucking making my face look so bad. I'm really pasty.
This is how funny this is. I've got 2 down lights there that point straight down. This is how much of a tight ass I am. I wanted to come down towards this. You know what I did?
What?
I popped them out, and they're fucking hanging down by wires facing this way.
But it
I'll show you, but I don't want to move the camera.
No, it's all good. You can show me afterwards. That's funny.
It's funny as fuck. I was just like, what do I do? Like, and they're sick because I'm in an apartment that's like, I own my apartment, but it's only like 4 years old. On the back of him, you can change the colors with a little switch.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that shit.
Techers party at Ruzz's.
I'm in the automotive game, so cars I know, houses and this other shit I don't know that stuff. So you tell me about cars, I know cars. I just don't know other stuff like this. That's why it's just like I'm a noob when it comes to this. I like computers and games. I've always played video games, like, you know. So
it's all learning, man. Like you just constantly, it's putting your money to where you want it to go. You go, okay, shit. Like my face looks shit. Like I'm looking at my face now, going, fuck, I look really pasty compared to like you and your.
You need this ring light. You can just.
I do need a ring light.
But I'm fucking tan skin, man. I'm always gonna fucking just make you look.
No. I'm looking a little bit. I'm looking a little Irish right now. Like, you know, I'm looking pretty white. I'm like, hey, I'm not this white. I'm looking at my hands now. I'm like, I'm not white. It could be my.
There's always worse, because you could be cleanly shaven right now and you'd look very.
Oh, dude, I could.
Yeah, imagine that.
I shaved
if you just go clean.
I shaved.
Did you? Yeah, me too. Of course.
Well, you got a proper cleanup. I just ran the razor.
No, just did it just then. But I was stressing because I'm like, all right, well, I want to put the headphones on because that's what I thought I had to use the headphones. But then I'm like, oh my god, I can't do my hair if the headphones are on. And I'm just like, how can I do this? So like earpods, mic. I'm like, how do I do the mic? Like it's. Mate, I glammed up for this, man.
Nah, it's good, man. It's good fun. It's good fun, like getting all the techie stuff. I like all the techie stuff. Like,
I love
getting a new mic, looking on lights. Like, so, ring light's been on. The first time I wanted a ring light was I did a video with Watto, and I was like, "Fuck, my skin looks better." Like, I have bad skin in general, but I was like, "Yeah, I look good." On like that's what I was, like I'm like I like the way my skin looks and the way it looks. I'm like I need to buy a ring light because I've just got like $2 $30 lights there that aren't very great. But
this is a Joby one from JB just down the road. It was only $60.
Fuck yeah, well, there you go. I'm going to JB tomorrow.
Yeah, just get a little Joby. Joby's really good. It connects with all like this is my card.
Oh yeah, I got about 3 of them.
Man, they're the best. These you can connect these things. You can wrap them
around. Where are they?
Mate, they're great, and it's all mountable with Joby's little.
Oh, dude, I'm a nerd for all that stuff. I love it. Like, there's always a part of me that's like, I like building all the stuff for a YouTube channel more than I like having a YouTube channel.
Yeah, but like you saw that stuff that
is way more fun than the front of house.
Yeah, but it's just funny. It's just like some people are just like. They don't want to. They're too scared to just ask a question. I'm happy to just ask a question. Like, I don't feel bad about asking something. Like, I went to JB and I bought Elgato. I bought a webcam, a Logitech
922 or 20.
Yeah, 922.
Yeah.
922, and then I bought a Belkin hub where you just plug a USB-C and it's got Ethernet, USB. 4 USBs, 1 USB-C, 1 HDMI, and then 1 power output. All that stuff was real expensive retail, which people would just normally pay. I got the Elgato for like $100 less because I price matched it with an Elgato that was selling at another place. And then I price matched $100 off the webcam because Bunnings, for some reason, was selling the freaking webcam.
Are you serious?
Bro, I price match everything.
Yeah, I price match as much as I can now, eh?
And they love it. They don't give a shit. They're still like, hey. I said, hey, I can leave here and go get it from there. And they're like, we'll do the price match. Yeah. Like, that's what they do. JB is so good. And I'd rather buy from JB. Like, and they'd rather me buy from them as well. Yeah, they lost like, I think it was like $180 off the deal and stuff.
They didn't lose any money. They didn't lose any money.
All I say to people is, and what I preach is, you can ask a question. The answer is either going to be yes or no. Do you know what I mean? Just ask the question. Don't be scared. You know, I bought that box of the Marvel. I'm happy. I'm going to rip that.
Oh, do you get one too?
Yeah. So what I got the second last box from Edge Collectible, and I got the last box. And what I went, and I was waiting for him to leave, and I was like, I wasn't going to get it. I'm like, fuck. What is going to rip?
Are you saying this right now, knowing that he'll see this maybe?
Oh, he'll see it. It's fine. I already told him as well. And then I went because Watto knows that, like, he doesn't do it, and I love him for it because he's like, I don't know how you just do it. I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. Just ask him who gives shit. And I go to the guy. I'm like, hey, it's your last box. Joint's about to close. I'm like, come on, man. What can you do? Can you do something for me? And he's just like, nah, man, I can't do anything. I was like, come on, man. Like, I'll buy something more. Like, I'm happy to spend more. As long as I can get that little win on this.
Yeah.
And he stuck to, I don't know what his name is, but he stuck to his words. And I'm like, yeah, cool. He called my bluff. Give it to me.
Yeah.
It's $75. It's the cheapest one you can see.
I'm telling you, like, 75 is a great deal.
$75 is good.
It's a fucking great. Yeah.
Yeah. Gameology's got it for like $9,500.
Fucking Gameology had it for $79. So I did the video. The video I did the other day. I filmed that a few weeks ago. Right?
Liked it, but I didn't watch it because I don't want to see what's in there.
This guy.
But I know you didn't pick the Captain Marvel.
Right?
No. Like, I watched it. Like, I turned it on and let it go, but I wasn't engaging in it because I want to open it and react to it live.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I said the same thing to Watto. I was like, dude, you got to like so I opened that box a few weeks ago, but I didn't edit it till the other day because I was like just time poor.
Yeah, of course.
So I actually bought that second box the other day before I'd even dropped it. That box I bought the other day was the one I ended up doing on that quick live. But I was just, that set is the best. But I bought the first box from Gameology. Didn't even know it was out. I think I was on the way to Watto's, and I ended up finding out that they upped the price by $15 during the week. So I bought it on a Saturday for $79, and they upped the price to like 90 something on the Wednesday when I was driving to Watto's, and I ended up messaging Watto saying, fuck this, bro, I didn't buy it, I'm not paying $90 for it. Like, I was like, nah, bro, we're opening something different. We'll open Temporal Forces. We end up opening up, what did we end up opening? A couple of ETBs, I think it was, of whatever the last set was called, Salad Crown. But shout out to Gabe for those. But we just like, I was like, I'm not paying $90 because $90 for WEISS. Yes, in like another 6 months, we'd be like, oh, $90 is a great deal, right? But fuck, it's not. Like,
I hear all these people talk about Gabe, and I just
man.
I've never like actually met him before, but I was helping out Phil from Angel Grove Collectibles at that last one. I was actually working.
Shout out to Angel Grove Collectibles. They got a mad.
He's a mad dog, Phil.
Dude.
Yeah, he's so good. But like, he got me in to that Melbourne toy thing. He gave me one of the bands to get me in. Because I left it to last minute. And he got me in, and then all of a sudden he ran out of stock. So he sent his old man home to go get some stuff. So I was running, man. I sold product. I sold merch. I was like, it was sick. I was like behind the thing. I had Goji looking at me. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, man, I'm moving stuff. And Gabe just started walking towards me and came and said hi to me, and I was just like, fucking hell, this guy's like I know of him, but because everyone talks about him, but I'd never actually met him before. And I'm like, I haven't even met him. The guy just comes up and shakes my hand. So obviously he knows who the fuck I am, or he thought I was part of like Phil's like crew and stuff. So it was really kind of, you know, it's good to see that he knows, I don't know, YouTubers, or he's kind of in that game and side of things. But what I love that because now I had something personal with him that he's like, I've met him before. That now I watched the whole podcast with you and him, and it was good. But the story he told him about that collection he had was amazing. I've told that to other people before to then go watch your podcast, which they have now. Jeez, but also the thing he said, because I've been there before. I picked up a PSA return with my cousin a couple months ago. He wasn't there. Some other young kids were there, and anyway, it would have been better if he was there because it's just those young kids were just playing around and stuff like that. So it wasn't like when adults come in, it's just like, hey, I want to do some deals, you know, talk about some things. And you know me, like well, you don't know me, but as you can see, like I'll drop coin. Yeah. Like if I can get $10 off one thing, nah, not anymore. But like, I told you, I'm at that 50Ks. So that was enough. Like, I don't know how it happened. It didn't happen. It just happened over time. I made a spreadsheet on numbers on the MacBook. one weekend, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is so bad. I just was typing in quantity, product, name, and then I didn't look at the total. And then when I looked at the total, I was like, oh,
it's gross.
But it's great. It's great though, because it's not opened. You know, if I rip that shit, it's not gonna come.
It loses all its value. Yeah, like.
Yeah, so that's still movable. The longer I keep it, you know what that does? It can only go up, yeah?
Hey, you say that. But
or stay the same.
Nah, I think it depends what you hold, yeah? Like, I think like things like collection boxes, they're kind of harder to hold, I guess, because they're bigger. But like ETBs and booster boxes, you're pretty safe. Like, I personally collect just a few ETBs, and then I've got obviously my booster wall, my blister packs. Yeah. So I know at some point selling the art sets of them will be like $150 an art set randomly of, you know, cards I paid. Most of them I paid under $6 for, you know.
True.
Yeah, because I get a discount at Kmart and I get a discount at EB Games.
How do you get a discount at Kmart? Who the fuck are you? Fucking hell.
EB Games, Big W, I get a discount at. Name where else. Any place. So
Target.
I get a discount at Target. I get a discount at Big W. But if you I price match most things to EB Games because they have I get a 7-8% discount from them. So I get to price match everything to them, and then I like 8% off it.
Did you buy that Japanese collection fucking massive box thing?
Oh nah, fuck no. That thing was like $600.
Yeah, EB's doing it for $399 today.
That's just, I don't want to spend $400.
Yeah, good. Same as me.
Listen, I'm like going through a real I can't be fucked spending money
on
Pokemon card stage at the moment. Hey, listen, you want to know the worst part, right? I'll tell you this, right? Oh, I'm telling you this and everyone else who's watching. Hi. You know what pissed off? Actually, we were talking about this before about like, you know, random videos that kind of pop off and you're just like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so I've been ripping how much Pokemon cards for however long on this channel, lives, shorts, fucking, you know, making videos, right? Do you want to know my top 2 biggest videos are? Me playing video games. Most watch hours.
Cool.
Most watch hours, most views. And it's cost me this much money. And do you know what my third most watched video is? One of the fucking round tables that I did.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So I'm like...
Round table's sick. I rate that shit. I couldn't believe you got me on that shit. That was sick as.
That was sick fun. Hey,
this is sick as well. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Speaking of, do you do like a bathroom break in this shit or what?
You need to take a bathroom break? Go for it, bro.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
To take a piss. Is that what you were doing?
I didn't know we were fucking sinking that shit. I went and found this ETB as well. This is, you know what this ETB is? Have you seen that before?
Yeah, it's Evolutions. It says it right there.
That's...
It says it on the box.
That was expensive. I still need to get the Blastoise one as well.
Oh, yeah, there's 2 ways. I hate it when ETBs do that. We're back on, by the way. So I'm just like going to cut it from like literally back where we just came back.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Would you say something about you and bathroom break intermission?
Yes. What were we talking about before that? I've already forgot. Something about... I can't remember. I can't remember what we're talking about. What were we talking about? Well, anyway, so...
Bro, I got fucking no idea. Fucking 5 beers down.
Mate, so...
after work, haven't eaten lunch since 11:30.
Oh, I had
empty tummy.
I had some noodles before this, so I'm like...
You motherfucker, you told me to quickly come on. I couldn't even fucking...
I know, I felt bad. I know, and then I fucked around. I was like hanging. I was like, oh shit, I haven't got my computer turned on. This motherfucker's like, you know, you're like 7:38. Yeah, let's do 7:38. And I'm like, oh, that's way too late, bro. And then I was just like mucking around. It's like, oh shit, it's like 7:20. I'm not even ready. I haven't even turned my stuff on. Oh god.
Can you do a duel like this with games or not?
Yeah. Yeah, you could. You could do it through Discord. So me and my mates have done through Discord before, like not YouTubing, but we do through Discord. That's how I found out about Discord, was through gaming, because me and my mates, they don't even have YouTube channels. We just chat and do shit through this, and then I'll live stream. But you could just put like our faces on. And
I got Discord from Apes in Space, one of the crypto NFTs I bought.
Yeah. Fun fact. I had to delete my first Discord because of crypto. Because did you get like 1,000 like...
Oh, I still got it.
Dude,
I thought that's what were you adding me on this shit. I'm like, who are these fucking things?
Delete it all. It's not worth it.
Delete it all.
Because they always go,
I still have one of them.
Because they would say, go to Discord to get first dibs on the NFTs and all that shit. Yeah. No, it's a scam.
I still got one. It's a scam. Oh my god, I got a $1,000 NFT.
Delete it all. Like, when you delete all the NFT stuff off your Discord looks normal, and it's fantastic. Yeah, delete it. Delete all the NFT shit off Discord. Discord's grouse. It's my favorite.
Do you have any NFTs?
Listen. I made NFTs of my girlfriend falling asleep, right? Yeah. So my missus, by the way, if you go to OpenSea, was it OpenSea?
Yeah, OpenSea.
Yeah, right. You can go check out photos, my NFTs I made of my missus. There's about 20 photos there of my missus asleep, and you can purchase them. The NFT of my missus.
Has anyone bought them?
Fuck no, why would they? No, I don't think I don't think I can buy them because you had to pay like $150 to put them on the blockchain.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right, so it's like,
I was going to put something on there.
So you can put them on there, so people can search it. If you go there now, you can go see photos of my missus asleep. I went through a stage every time my missus fell asleep, like just in a chair, take a photo, and then when I was learning about crypto, I was like, "Welcome to the blockchain, bitch!" Like just to put it on OpenSea. So there's like 20 photos of her asleep as NFTs on OpenSea, but to put them on the block. To make them sellable, you have to spend like it's like $100, $150 worth of Ethereum, and it's like, no.
Yeah,
it's funny because it's a joke, and I did it, but it's not funny enough to make it profitable.
Yeah, but it wasn't just like Ethereum; it was wrapped or warped Ethereum as well. You needed to convert it to that, and I was just like,
that's when I sort of got out of crypto because it was like, you got to do this to this, and it's like, you know what, I'm just gonna like check out this Pokemon thing and see how that pans out.
Yeah.
Well, crypto, I was into crypto and I was into real estate, like those two things. Like, I'm sorry, real estate and shares.
Real estate.
That's
what the Saturdays comes from. Yeah,
like that's what was that? The Saturdays, working Saturdays hard.
Yeah, is that from real estate?
That's from owning real estate. To own real estate. Like, I don't work in real estate. Fuck that noise.
That's what I thought. I was like, fucking working Saturdays doing real estate.
I work in big yellow machines,
I've been asked
bro.
to do that.
No.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, no.
I do, yeah. Because, that's where it is in sales. It's like Saturdays. I've been told to go do it. It's like, oh, you should go be a real estate agent. Oh, you should go do this. And I'm like,
it's grind.
I don't want to be a salesman.
A real estate agent by trade. But
there you go.
She got out of it because it's a grind. Like a real grind.
Not bad.
Like,
it's like it depends. If the market's good, it's fucking.
No. This the part that they don't tell you. All the dickheads go, I sold a house for like 500, $600K, and I made like 20,000 commish. Right. What they don't tell you is, like, for example, my missus Thursday night had to stay back late to do an open house, then do another one on Saturday, then do a Thursday for an open house, then do a Saturday for the same house, mind you, and then for the person to go, I don't want to sell my house anymore.
Yeah.
You didn't get paid for those Thursday nights. You didn't get paid for those Saturdays. You didn't get paid for, So there's a lot of that shit. And then,
you know what's good? Mortgage broking. If you can get to that shit. Yeah. You sell that stuff and you get paid a little bit, but you get paid that for the rest of that mortgage. Mate, throughout that time, they keep fucking getting paid. That's sick.
All the brokers I know.
It's slow and it's little, but shit, the longer you're in that game, baby, that's that slow hold and grind. I like that shit.
Sales is a. I'm not a salesman. I'm definitely a shut up, tell me where to lift that and put
tell
that.
Me this
and
pen.
Then give me this money. No. Give me money. I don't want to sell shit to make more money. I don't want to have to work harder than I need to. Like, this is my fee, right? This is the number of money I want. Make that happen. That's how I work. So it's like,
you have to be good at what you do.
No, you don't. You just have to be smarter than the next dumb shit next to you, right?
True.
My job was
I was always been grind. Like, I grew up playing Pokemon, and I would grind my plays before fighting a boss. I would grind them to the highest level possible, all of them, to fight, and I would smoke them, and that was me. It's always been RPGs, grinding. I'd play every game, and I'd just grind. I'd just take that little extra time and grind, and that's the same shit with work. I've always been like that. I'll just keep grinding, doing the small thing, and just build up slowly. I've never been that. Now probably it's a little bit different. Well, not really. It's still the same shit. I do the same thing.
It's going to grind at the YouTube games, a grind, mate. The YouTube games are the biggest grind ever.
YouTube's a grind. And everyone's trying to look for an easy access, an easy way out. And you just got to kind of grind it. But you got to do it. Be happy when you do it. Like, I don't feel like I was happy at some point of time when I was opening up some things. And I just was like, but I opened up because I had to. Do you know what I mean? Because
you think you have
to. Like, no, you think you have to. It's like, the new set's come out. You got to open and stuff. And I'm like, no, fuck that. I didn't do Twilight Masquerade. Shroud of Fable. Fuck that. I'm not doing it. Stellar Crown came out. Man, Lapras was in there. Freaking, I was like, yeah, sick. I want to open this up. There's a freaking Lappy, and then whatever that I can't even say his fucking name.
Terrapagus.
Terrapagus. Fuck, that's bad. How'd you get that?
I don't. That's how I say it. I don't care how it's supposed to be said.
Terrapagus or something like that.
Terrapagus.
I actually have it. I have it here behind me somewhere. I have to open it up. I bought it from one of the boys that hunts me cards. I got one of those guys.
The Terrapagus?
No, I've got one of those guys that hunts cards for you.
Oh, fuck yeah. I want one of them guys.
Oh, bro, he's the best. He fucking just looks after me hard. Whatever the price is, it's just like he'll buy it in a big set. He'll chop it down. He'll get it to me. It's so good. And it's just like, boom, transferring money, like full trust in it. I give him like whatever it is and he'll just get it for me. So it's so good. But that's why I went to that. After I went to that Melbourne toy thing with you, and I went around. I'm like, I'll do it myself. And I'll buy. I bought from Goji. I bought from all these other people and got cards. And the big heavy hitters is like, I left it for him because I know what it's like.
Yeah.
The card's $230 for the freaking card. I was like, bugger that. Like $230. Fuck that. I'm not paying $200. Anyway, I still paid $180 for it. But like, still, like, you know what? I know. Paid $180 for a freaking stupid turtle with crowns on him that I don't know who the hell he is.
What's the most you spent on a card? Do you reckon it was that one? Like a single card. What's the most you spent on a card?
A graded card?
Just a card. Oh yeah, either or. Raw or graded.
Oh my god, that was the most expensive card just then.
Yeah.
But graded card, I've got a PSA 10 Umbreon Eevee Heroes on the steps.
Yeah, that's a sick card.
I reckon it's better than the Moonbreon.
That's what I always say. I always tell people I think it's better than Moonbreon. I always think it's.
I just hate that fucking Rev ruined it by going and saying how good the card looks and it's his favorite one.
Do you reckon that's a real thing though? Do you reckon he did?
It went through the roof and it hasn't come back down that much.
Fuck, do you reckon?
I watched a video. There's a video of it, and everyone else has made other videos of it.
He made a video saying I didn't do this, but do you reckon?
Yes, he did.
Do you reckon it is just as simple as like some YouTuber going, "Hey, listen, like."
What do you mean? He's not some YouTuber. He's the
YouTuber, right? He is the Pokemon YouTuber, right?
Ando is not the YouTuber.
I know. Ando. No, as I said, Ando got big. Yeah, Rev's gonna overtake him. Like he will.
That's the thing. People still measure people like these people on like subs. Like, someone said the other day, it's like, oh, you're 50 subs from 2000. I'm like, brother, if I do a live now playing Fortnite, I get 4 people in that live. Do you think I give a shit about that 2,000 subs?
Yeah.
And we got Shiny Card Nerds. The boys just hit 500 subs and they had like 40, 50 people on their things. I'd take the 500 and the 40 people engaging with me over these stupid bullshit,
I've had the same, dude, I fucking know. I'm like, my subs are all junk. Like, I call them junk subs because they are. But like, that's where I think Shorts has kind of. I know YouTube at the moment are actually actively working. I don't know if you've seen a lot of the updates that are coming out. They are actually
trying today that. Do you hear about today?
Shorts are making Shorts going to be 2 minutes long, 2.5 minutes long.
Yeah, I just saw the guy.
2 minutes 59.
Media do it.
Yeah, right. So, and that's just them expanding on it, making it better, and then they're going to make that a third column. I think it's not going to be part of the Shorts thing.
Yeah,
but they have to do all these things to do it right. But I think Shorts, in a way, has kind of how YouTube used to work. You would just do long form. That was your thing. People would find you or they wouldn't. The algorithm was a lot less crazy. It would help you find things. But now because of Shorts, obviously it's easy to put you in front of a lot of people who don't really give a fuck for your shit, right? Yeah. Some might like it, some might not. But chances are they're probably not going to watch your shit again. So subs, I think, mean less than they ever have in the last few years because of Shorts alone. Just because 100%. Of the amount of I know I sound like that guy who's ranted on about 1,000 times, but I'm like, yeah, if you want to get 1,000 subs, I think we spoke about this recently actually.
Yes, we did.
If you want to get 1,000 subs, you can get 1,000 subs by the end of tomorrow. Hold the gun to your head. I can get you 1,000 subs.
Yeah, I told you that. I'll just give you this stupid Squirtle video and just post it, and it'll happen.
Yeah, exactly right. And that's
Squirtle why Squirtle playing the trumpet. It'll get you it. I guarantee.
And that's what I mean. Subs kind of don't mean what they did a few years back, but views are still semi-important. But I feel like engagement more than ever is the number one thing you have to be kind of looking at. Engagement's the number one thing because. If views don't matter because people can just watch your video and click off, Likes don't matter. Or likes you can tell, because if someone really doesn't give a shit, they're not going to... Most people just swipe off. So if you have like 1,000 views and like no one's liking it, you know that no one's... You're getting the views, which is good. You get people click on it, but no one's giving a fuck. You know?
And that's what comments. Shorts, you get people to like... Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Shorts, you get people to like it, because I did that stupid rate. I used to do the rate it or hate it cards. And it's just like... Hit the like button if you like it. And of course, they like the card if it's sick, and I'm only going to post good cards. And they smash that like button, and it pushes it, and they get thousands of views. Those.
You know what I found out with that kind of shit? Because I did the same thing, right? You get a lot of kids watching you using their parents' account, but they're not really people who are just like, they're not really people that are into your channel. They're people who are like, oh, this is the first time. Because listen, like, my missus has got, we got the 2 girls. They're younger people, so I see a different side of YouTube. So you forget that YouTube for you isn't the same as like YouTube for like a 13-year-old and a 12-year-old, right? Like they're fucking, like their YouTube is not the same. And when you're watching it, you're like, oh fuck, like this is not, you can just tell that they're just liking dumb shit. They're ha ha ha. And they're interacting with shit that they're never going to see again or care about, and it's pointless. And they're not really fans of a channel. They're just kids adapt, like interacting with a thing they just saw, right?
I only saw Roger Rips from his shorts.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, I've seen people in my shorts who I've seen 1,000 times hold a gun to my head. I don't know their name. You know, there's this one guy I really love, and I wish I could tell you his name. I don't know. Right? His shorts come up all the time. He plays like Mario. I love watching Mario clips and like, of old school games. Couldn't tell you his name. Couldn't tell you his name. He comes up on my Instagram, comes up on my shorts, comes up on my TikTok. I don't know his name. I've been watching his shit for like months now. I don't know his name, right? And I might just be that guy because I'm old and stupid. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck, shorts. Back in my day, videos went for like 45 minutes, But wait, what was my point?
Don't need a point. I'm just talking.
No, I think shorts is like... There's a reason why a lot of these big channels, they have a separate shorts channel now. And their shorts aren't as consistent as they used to be back in the day. Because I think they figured the same shit out. Like, we get a lot of, junk. We're not getting a lot of hardcore. We get a little bit of traction, but you look at Mr. Beast. He's the biggest channel on the planet. His shorts, he does fuck all shorts.
Yeah, true.
That's because he's long form. Yeah, but he gets it too, right? He's a smart guy. Like, he could pump out but he has a shorts channel for shorts.
Yeah, but what's the point? He clearly knows it's not going to translate to anything, and it's new. It's something new that YouTube do, and he would know that him moving to TikTok would be way more benefit for his time to do that if he wanted to do that.
What, you think Mr. Beast should go to TikTok?
Oh, no, I'm just telling you.
Surely he's got TikTok.
If you think about Reels, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts, TikTok will destroy all of them.
All right, so here's my I'm going to fight you on that, right? Twitch is dying. Fight me, everyone. Twitch is dying, right? Because YouTube was just like, we're going to have the better product with like being able to go live on YouTube. It is a better system. Have you ever used Twitch before?
Yep. I use Twitch from my Xbox. Every time I play Xbox, I just turn Twitch on.
Right, just to set up, right?
It just goes straight to Twitch. Just without my face, just the gameplay.
Right. So, right?
Xbox allows you to do it, yeah.
Yeah, Xbox is in bed with Twitch, right?
Yep.
But, like, Twitch as a whole, I don't think it's a better platform. The platform's a bit shonky. It's great. I was the first platform I got into when I started doing lives, right? But it's not as good as YouTube. It just isn't. Like,
hell no.
Like,
yeah, 100%.
Fight me, right?
I guarantee it. Yeah.
YouTube kind of has we got the upper echelon over Twitch, right? And then TikTok, right? TikTok did what they did. We did short form, endless scrolling. It's all good. Instagram figured it out. I think Instagram does it better than TikTok. And I think YouTube does it better than TikTok as well with shorts, right? And then now we've got long form lives. We've got long form, like the vertical lives and all that. Like, what does TikTok do better than YouTube?
Just the shorts.
You think it still does it better than shorts? TikTok does it better. The algorithm is different.
The TikTok algorithm that pushes it, and then for shorts and the amount of money you can make on TikTok, their live system, there's this thing called battles.
Do you really think they make more money on TikTok? There's no chance that people are making more money on TikTok than shorts.
Hey, hold on.
Okay, yeah.
YouTube Shorts versus TikTok.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking
about.
Yeah,
yep. That's it. Yeah, I agree.
Because do you know how hard it is to make shorts money out of them? You need 10 million fucking shorts to then potentially be monetized on it. And then you need to keep consistently making. I don't even know how they pay you on that stuff. And what ads come on a short? The short, you swipe off to the next one. What fucking ad are you going to get? However, TikTok, I can see these lives. There's these live battles and you battle each other. You and me right now could be on TikTok right now battling. And we have this battle mark at the top. The only way that battle mark's fun is people tapping the screen, or they do these things where they pay for coins and they send you a punching box gloves, or they send you a lion. Mate, that lion is like $1,000. I've seen people do it on this bird who lives in Sydney. Her name's Simone. I watch her all the time. I can't stop watching her. I have no idea why. She's like this blonde, but she's got like a hectic like Mazarak accent, and I can't stop watching her. And these guys do it, and she battles people overseas, and like they do this thing where they snipe towards the end of the 3 minutes and they try to beat each other. And I'm like, he's just raking all this money in, and I'm just there tapping it. I'm not dropping any money. I'm just giving. I'll give you a tap. That's about it. But that shit doesn't happen on YouTube. The only YouTube we get is like,
you know, it does now, right? You haven't seen the new update, have you? They're bringing that to YouTube. You know, the jewels.
Oh, no shit. Let's go, man. You, me. I'll fight you any day.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, so
let's go.
YouTube's doing the whole... YouTube's really good at sitting back for a bit, watching what actually works. Like, you know, like YouTube doesn't really fuck up a lot. They try new things, some of it doesn't work. Like when they brought out shorts, man, they used to put shorts in the same row as the long form. And for a while there, it was just stupid. And everyone was like... Even Mr. Beast was ranting about it for months. He was like, why the fuck aren't you making them separate things? Why isn't there a shorts column?
I remember I saw that video.
Yeah, and he was like ranting, and I was like, yeah, he's just saying what everyone else thought the day they did that. Let's just put the shorts in the same column. It's like, fuck off. That's the most annoying shit ever, especially if you are a shorts content.
It's so funny that he speaks out on YouTube as if YouTube have not fucking signed his ass up to YouTube. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think it matters too, because
he is YouTube.
I think it matters when he says things. I think he's genuinely a smart guy too, right? So sometimes people do stupid shit. Like, remember YouTube originally it wasn't shorts, it was like, they tried to do the stories thing for a bit. And they ended up scrapping it because it was kind of stupid, yeah? And like, Instagram did Instagram TV. Do you remember Instagram TV?
Yeah, I remember Instagram TV.
It was fucking
trash
trash, right? Sometimes the idea is there, but it's just not quite... It's not quite how it should work, right? Whether TikTok figured out, like, people want videos that are longer than Vine. See, Vine should be the biggest thing on planet Earth, right? Because Vine was that close to being TikTok. Vine was this close to being TikTok, and they fucked up, right? Because they're like, 7-second videos, we'll stand there. And then Instagram was just like, okay, 15-second videos.
Oh, yeah.
It was as simple as that. It's like, 50-second videos, and we're already Instagram, you know? Bye, Vine. Right? And then, like, Instagram could have done that. Vine could have done it. But TikTok just figured out, hey, why don't we just, like, endlessly scroll?
But
make
TikTok,
it a bit of a vibe.
If I play Fortnite and I go on YouTube, yeah, cool. I run it on YouTube, all good. I cannot have any sound of any of... I can't even do that bullshit. You do emotes. You do dances in TikTok. I can't have any of that. I get demonetized straight away. Copywritten. No music in the background. TikTok has the rights to all that shit. That's why everyone plays TikTok. Everyone plays Fortnite on TikTok. And I'm just like... And it's sick. You can have mad music. I watch people's TikToks playing Fortnite because the music's sick. And they can emote and all this shit. When I jump on, I have to go in the settings and turn it to freaking... to content creating, which then turns off any sort of... copywritten music. And it's like shit. It's like I've just gone and bought like 2 or 3 emotes, which would have cost me money, and I can never use it now because now I started lives.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's the same thing with Twitch. Twitch is the same. They will copyright all your stuff on the live. Like, they can't stop you from doing the live because Twitch is a live thing. But Twitch also allows you to leave your live on there for 7 days before they delete it, so people can go back and watch it.
They take all this shit down, yeah.
Yeah, then they start taking all your stuff down. So,
but that's just adapting, right? Like, so if you just start a live and don't have random people's music, like, it is a pain in the ass because it is just nice to have awesome music in the background. Yeah,
man, 100%.
But like if you just don't do that and figure out a way to get jamming music that you can actually use, then that's the problem solved. And a lot of people do that.
That's right. I've got Epidemic Sound, so I just go through there, try to find music that kind of suits me and do it. And I always used to do this thing where it's like I can't play the same song over and over again because I know that I hate listening to the same song over and over again. And it's like, hold on a minute, this is my brand. For 2 years. I'm like, hold on, this is my brand. I need to use the same song because people need to know that this is the same, like similar songs and similar music in the background when you're doing stuff. So like when you do that, you form that connection with that person. You're like, oh, that sounds, as long as it's not fucking annoying, you know what I mean? Like it needs to suit the vibe. I've seen people drop music and it's just so bad. You got these stupid hectic music. Tech is pumping up and you're fucking ripping packs and you're fucking absolutely nowhere. If you got that music on, you're fucking ripping packs, baby. Like you're doing that shit, man. If you're chilling, put chill music on. Like that, like music can make and break a video hard.
Yeah,
build up that thing with a build up. Yeah, do that build up, but have that music build up and then boom, and then it's like bad and it hits good. But don't have that stupid. Don't do it every single time. I've seen people do it and I'm just like, I'll watch your video, but like I will not like your video. That's a go at local. That's a go at some locals as well.
Oh, it's brutal. No, I can't talk at all on the music. So I've used the exact same song for like every video I've ever done.
I like that thing. That's sick. I know that's Jolly Chambers' fucking intro, bro.
I wrote that.
That's what I mean.
That's me playing it, bro.
No, it's not.
It is. Yeah, seriously. I wrote that song. It's called Chamberlain. Yeah. I wrote that song.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Did you do music writing as well?
Yeah, I was in a band for like forever, and I played piano.
You
since
and Harry
I was like 7.
both be in bands. That's why
man. We know what it's like to work in the toughness of the world, bro. Nah, it's we got some
your industry
stories. Dude, it's fucked. Don't do it. I'll tell you what. You want to fucking talk about burning money? Go join a band. Jesus Christ, you'll not burn as much money in Pokemon as you will being in a band. Like, I'm telling you, Harry will tell you the same thing. It's cheaper to.
His song's great though. It's fucking. I love.
Oh, he's got that "Fuck You, Stacy" song. I listen to that like once a week.
Oh, not his song. That other song, the one that the other guy, Charizard cards or something, Mr. Zard's made for him.
I have no idea.
He's got a new song that they made that he plays like.
It's like the AI song. Yeah.
Fuck you or something. Oh, is it AI? Is it?
It's got to be surely because my mate made me a similar song. Yeah, because I don't know if we were around. Were you there when I won the when I got the world record for columns? My mate didn't.
You're live.
Yeah.
Did you get the world record for it?
2 times, baby. 2 times. I am the 2 times worldwide champion of columns. Yeah, but my mate made an AI song for me about
Timo version of Tetris or what the fuck is columns?
You know what columns is, motherfucker?
I think I watched you play it live.
I think I have it
the last time.
You got what, baby? Columns on Mega Drive, baby.
Oh yeah, bro, that's fucking sick as that's bringing back some memories for me now.
Dude,
what was your first console? I'm taking over this shit.
My first console was SNES. Was the SNES? I got it just before my mum and my stepdad had a divorce, so I got to take it back. I got to take it to my dad's when I went to live with my dad.
What the hell? Your mum and your stepdad had a divorce. What about the first one? Oh, anyway, I got that.
My mum and my dad broke up years ago. They're still cool. They're still tight.
The Master System.
Master System. Yeah, fuck yeah. My cousin had one of them. Was that with Alex the Kid? Alex the Kid built into it?
Nah, that was a Mega Drive.
No.
Or Master System 2. I had it was black and that maroon color one, so I had nothing built into it. But we had Sonic the Hedgehog, so we used to run Sonic, and I had Wonder Boy as well.
Yeah, Wonder Boy.
No, Wonder Boy. Remember Wonder? And my grandfather, he had this game on his one that we used to go and play. It was a Dracula game.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that. There was a Dracula game. I can't remember what that was. So that was it. And then we copped a NES. We copped an NES. So we copped a Nintendo. We had the gun, Duck Hunt, and Mario. which was really cool. It was like you put the game in and then slid it down in and then put the flap.
Yeah.
Then we got the Super Nintendo as well. Super Nintendo was good. And then my sister and I, my older sister, we used to run what you played, Donkey. She'd fucking maul both of us in Donkey Kong Country 2
Diddy's Conquest. Yeah.
Diddy Conquest. Yeah. That's what I was telling you about. That's what I was, when you were playing. I was just like chirping because I was like, yeah, you killed the bee? Because the bee's the first boss, isn't he?
No,
the pirate. Boss. Pirate's the first boss.
Yeah, pirate bird, yeah.
Pirate dude. The bee's the last boss?
Nah, third level.
Third.
When you're at the, yeah.
I just remember playing that, and then you got the swordfish and in the water and so that's what you didn't like, the swordfish.
I can hate water levels. That was my favorite game growing up because that was the first game I ever bought, I think, with my own money. I think I bought it with my own pocket money. Like I actually like saved up like 60, 70 bucks, whatever it was at the time, as like a fucking 9, 10-year-old, wherever it was when that, it would have been like 8, 9. Yeah, I saved up with my own money to.
So now the question is, after that, it was an N64 or PlayStation?
64, buddy.
PlayStation, baby. I was on PlayStation. Yeah.
No, I was hardcore.
This is how we know.
I was deep in Nintendo at that time because
you look like a Nintendo person. Nintendo people were just like, they got stuck in that little kiddie fucking era and they didn't want to grow up. I want to play Mario. And then we were playing fucking X-Men versus Street Fighter, Resident Evil. We were on the big boy games and shit. Like we were playing some Abe's Odyssey. We were like some weird trippy fucking shit.
When you look back at it now as an adult, the PlayStation was infinitely better, and the games were like, because when you go back and actually try and play 64 games, there's not a lot. This is my personal opinion. Fight me.
Yeah.
Like I said, I love the 64, but like a lot of games are very outdated. I know a lot of games do get outdated anyway, but like a lot of SNES games, for example, I will play Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong every year for the rest of my life until I'm dead. Those number 1 and number 2. I will play Mario every year until I'm dead. I love them all, yeah. Mario 64 is a very awkwardly built game. It's not very solid. It's not very smooth. There's a lot of mechanics in that game that are shit. Banjo-Kazooie was a great game. Mario Kart was obviously a classic, but it kind of gets thin.
Absolute
GoldenEye is obviously, but you say that, right? You've got good memories of it. Play it now.
I'm not going to go back. No.
Play it now on that stupid fucking controller and tell me it's a good game. But if you
the only thing I can remember
is good.
The only thing I can remember was when you shoot that missile and then you control the missile.
Yeah.
That shit was gangster.
It was
the golden gun as well. 1 shot, 1 kill.
Yeah. It was the best. Hey, Friday night with the boys at playing the facility, like, proximity mines. Dude, everyone did that. It was the best. But no, the problem with 64 now is if you actually go back, there's not a lot of really it had a lot of junk. There was a lot of junk. With I think some PlayStation games can kind of still hold up. Like they had
man. I'll go run Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot. Fucking I'll run that shit any day, man. There was some OG games there. Like I love X-Men vs Street Fighter was a good one. Marvel vs Capcom as well.
X-Men Street Fighter.
X-Men vs Street Fighter was so good.
Which characters did you play for that game?
X-Men vs Street Fighter. I would always go Street Fighter characters, but
really,
because I always played Street Fighter from Super Nintendo days. So Ryu, I knew all Ryu's moves. Ken, I didn't know how to do that. There's a Hadouken, and there's that fucking one where he does the uppercut.
Yeah.
Ken was known for that. I didn't know how to do that. But Ryu was gangster. I could do that 50 boogers where he does that thing with the legs. I used to use. But one of my favorites in Street Fighter was Akuma. Akuma was a fucking goat because Akuma was. There was a secret to get Akuma. You just go to the top and then just push up on one of the top characters.
There's a really easy
and you get Akuma.
Yeah.
But the GOAT would have to be Gambit or Cyclops.
I went Cyclops. My two every single time.
When he did that fucking major fucking beam and you could just keep fucking beaming.
Half the screen is pink. Yeah. It was Cyclops and Juggernaut. I would always do those two. Yeah, so
I never went him.
Cyclops and Juggernaut.
Who was the boss that you fight at the end, Tesh?
What do you mean? Like, isn't Apocalypse the boss?
Yeah, it is good, man.
Apocalypse?
But
Yeah, it's
you fight his arm only.
Yeah, it's like a big
And it was like a drill.
It does that. Yeah. Oh fuck yeah, I do remember that actually.
Fucking hell, man, good memory.
It's been a while since I've like played that. Yeah,
not many people knew that because I didn't have these I didn't have any of these games. These games were all like
that was at the arcade near my house. Like
was it?
They had the arcade version of that. So they had that, and I remember Tekken. I want to say Tekken 2 or Tekken 3 was at that time.
You remember Trading Post?
Yeah, fuck yeah. I bought like guitars and shit out of the Trading Post. Bro.
Yeah, so Dad organised.
And my Sega from the Trading Post, actually, yeah.
Well, Dad organised the CHIP and the PlayStation.
Yeah.
For that one. And then we had to drive down to freaking Coburg, freaking Woolworths, Safeway's car park, and this kid comes out on the bike, comes down and gives us 10 games, like $120.
Yeah,
and
fuck yeah,
sweet. So that was all those games. I never got any real games before.
Well, that's why the PlayStation I think took off too. Because remember you used to be able to chip it and like hot it up and stuff, and they were doing 100%. All that first before the 64. And then when the Xbox came out,
64 you can't do that shit.
No, you couldn't. I'm saying like so PlayStation you could
crash.
And then when remember the first Xbox. Everyone was hotting up their Xboxes because my cousin had an Xbox and you could play every Nintendo 64 on it. All the Nintendo 64 games on the Xbox. He had the Xbox hotted up. It was sick. Had like it was chipped as.
My cousin had the Xbox and there was this thing they paid, I think it's like $150, and they put a hard drive in it, and it was recordable. So they used to go rent videos from Blockbuster, DVDs from Blockbuster, CDs, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Put it in, it fucking loaded on them, and they could have up to like 30 or 40 games on that thing.
Fuck.
Best shit ever.
Good times,
I knew
man.
because I bought it off him because he wanted to trade his Xbox into EB, and you couldn't trade a chipped one, and I had a full legit one.
Yeah.
So he just goes, I gave him the legit one and he gave me the chip one. I'm like, winning, because like he got to trade his in and get some money out of it. And I just got this thing which had all these games. Do you ever play Xbox?
Fuck yeah, I had the first Xbox and I've got 2 of them right now in my garage right now. Oh, actually no,
really?
I got one in the lounge room right now and then one in the garage. Sorry.
With the cable, and then it will have the little break off in case somebody used to come and kick off.
Fuck. And I've got the big the original big one. Do you remember the original big one was like it was like a brick, and then they changed it eventually to the slightly smaller, better one. But Xbox was a great console, only to be fucked over by bringing out the 360, which was junk. And then
why?
Because it just was junk. There wasn't.
You could listen to music while you played your own MP3s that were loaded in the game.
You could do that on the original Xbox too, which was cool.
Yeah, I think maybe that's what I'm talking about.
You could do it because we bought like a secondhand Xbox from somewhere. I remember, and it had randomly like the Evanescence album on it or some shit. So you'd be playing Tony Hawk's and like it'd be Evanescence playing or some shit. Yeah, it was that. Oh, that's right. It was that and Cradle of Filth. So it was like fucking Evanescence singing like all that shit, and then this like violent like black metal. I was like, what the fuck? It was good times. But yeah. So that was the original Xbox. But I've had a few consoles. I've still got them all now. Like I had the PS3.
Man, was well done.
Weapon. PS4's good. I've taken a break because I wanted to get a PS5 in the middle of COVID.
Yeah, so you went Xbox, then you went PS3, 4,
I've got
5,
a 360 correct? And I've got an Xbox One. I say I don't care about them, but I still own them all. Yeah, right. I got the Xbox. I got a 360. I bought that for fuck all, and then I bought myself an Xbox One. And if I'm honest, I played the Xbox One maybe like I'd be lying if I said I played it 10 times. I haven't played it that much.
I did the same thing. I bought it and I played it at the start. I play NBA. I used to play NBA 2K all the time. But it was just not online. It was just playing with mates who would come over or just by myself in the story career. And then the Xbox Series X came out and I bought that and I played online, like heavily online, playing that, and that became what I was playing, but I stopped playing it and I never like turned it on. The Xbox has been sitting there for ages until fucking Fortnite came on, and then I'm like, all of a sudden I'm playing Fortnite now, fucking non-stop. The Xbox is copying like major use now, like all the time, and I'm like, thank God, because I paid fucking megabucks for this Xbox Series X. I can't remember how much it was. Do you remember what it was? I get the motherfucker with the black one with everything on it. I don't know. It was like a K or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always do that because I'm like, oh yeah, I'll buy it because I know it's going to last forever and all that bullshit. Xbox, there's nothing wrong with Xbox One. Xbox One can still probably run my Fortnite. 360 probably could run Fortnite. No? Oh, no, they just dropped the service.
Nah, 360.
They dropped the service for Halo 3.
Rough. Yeah.
Did you ever run Halo 3 online?
No. I actually tapped out after I had Halo 1 and 2. I was like balls deep in. And then I want to say I like got out of Halo. The last Halo game I played, I think, was number 2, if I'm honest.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Halo 3 was the best Halo that they ever had.
Oh, no,
it was
man.
So good. And they went online and you could play it was like a COD for Xbox players. And I used to play with everyone. It was so good. You could do duos, squads, different capture the flag, tags.
Those.
Brother, it was the fucking best shit. And Halo had just such a good game mechanic for shooting. And it was. Yeah, like COD's too fucking hectic, man.
It is now.
I ran COD during like COVID, like hard out, and brother, I used to sweat like a mother.
Yeah.
Like it's just whether you're doing Nuketown or you're doing shipment in the newer ones, and it's just like it's just crazy. Fortnite, you can breathe a little bit.
Everyone's so good at it now, right? That was the thing because I remember when we used to play like Modern Warfare back in 2000
or 2.
9. No, it would have been 2. It was like 2009. It was like
2. Yeah.
It's like 2009 we were playing.
1.
Yeah, it was sick, right? And like only one of our mates, like I moved in with my best mate, and we had like that was the first time I ever had proper internet, and I was like, fucking what? And we used to play COD back then, but not everyone was like crazy good at it because not everyone had crazy good internet back then. So everyone's, you could go and have fun, and the mechanics weren't that crazy. Now the games are more intense. Everyone's wicked at it. Like you get sniped.
Is a good shooter, which I love. Do you ever play Battlefront? Star Wars?
No, I never played. Oh, no, I never played the Star Wars one. I really wanted to.
Star Wars one was pretty cool.
My favorite one was Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2, I got balls deep in. Titanfall 2 was the best online game I've ever played in my life. I literally was supposed to go back. I remember the year that was popping off, I was supposed to be due back at work on like January 3rd. I called in sick for the whole week. Fully was perfectly fine. I sat there. This is on my old house. I had a futon. Like it directly faced at the TV, and I sat on that futon for 7 days playing Titanfall 2 online in like the summer heat, just sweating with a fan on me and like the air conditioning, just drinking beers, playing Titanfall 2.
I've done something pretty like
it was good.
Probably even worse than that. During COVID, I was at home by myself here in this apartment doing nothing, and I downloaded Xbox had on Game Pass Final Fantasy. I think it was 11 or 12 or something.
Fuck yeah,
dude! I woke up. I played 12 hours. I would eat a couple of meals. I'd go to fucking bed. I'd fucking wake up and I'd play until the game was finished.
Oh, God.
After 4 or 5 days, it was the most depressing thing. You know what I did the next week?
What?
I watched fucking Harry Potters. I watched all the motherfucking Harry Potters. I'd wake up, I'd watch them.
Shit.
Bro, it was COVID. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I didn't know if I was going to fucking die. I didn't know if I was going to run out of money. I didn't know what was going to happen. Like, I didn't have a job. I was at home for 3 months. It was the most... So I needed to keep my mind occupied. I did that. And then I watched that thing I clocked Netflix. I fucking knocked that motherfucker out. Like, I did. But I used to watch, is it called Rust Valley Wreckers or something? Have you seen that?
No, I don't even know what it is.
The Canadian boys, and these 2 old Canadian boys, and they like fix up all hot rodded cars, and they pick them out from like people's yards, and they hot them up and stuff like that.
No, I don't even.
Do you like cars? You know, like cars.
I'm not a car guy. Listen.
You know, car guys. That's good.
Listen.
Well done.
I don't care about cars.
Yeah, but you like bikes though.
I like bikes. Bikes are sick. I only got into bikes like a few years ago, but my mate was telling me to buy a motorbike for the last how long have I known Luke for? My mate's been telling me to buy buy a bike for 14 years. And I finally bought one a few years ago, and it sat in my garage for 2 years. And I finally...
Oh, really? It sat there for 2 years? You didn't muck around with it?
I got my... So, me and my...
Oh, wait for the L's.
Me and one of my best mates, we got our L's in the middle of fucking COVID, right? And then we went to go back and get our test ride and all that bullshit, yeah? And then COVID had all these lockdown laws. So, me and my mate, we ended up getting our licenses extended by another 15 months. So, we had 30 months to get our... P's, and we just didn't. I waited till the very last day after 30 months I got on the very last day. I had to get my license, otherwise I have to do my L's again. And I got it on the 30th day, on the literally 30th month. It was
crazy as.
So yeah, I had the bike a year or two before that, but like had I got it, I'd be on my full license right now had I didn't do that yet.
Yeah.
But I literally was my full license like last month.
Yeah, I used to cop it for 12 months, which was good. We were at the stage where we just had to cop it for 12 months. I copped it for 12 months and I still couldn't wait. So I got the bike. I got the non-approved bike a couple of months before and just ran it and it was all good.
Then you just you just went for it. You YOLO'd it. Just thought, fuck
I just got a G6R 750 and I was just like, it was only a couple months before and it's just like, I want to have it there ready. And if I get done, it's not if I get done, It's like, I'm not going to get done, you know. You run that.
That's when you get done.
But that's it. That daredevil kind of thing is what makes you like feel like you're living. It's like,
fuck yeah,
you know. And it fucking had an exhaust on it, which was just so I've got one. I haven't touched it in like 4 years. Battery's probably stuffed.
Your bike?
I haven't really
get it up and running, brother. Get it up and running. I know. Dude, like me and my mate go.
I'm not going to touch you boys, though. I haven't ridden in ages.
No,
the bike will.
I'm not fucking. No, me and my mate, we're like old men cruisers, bro. Like we just go.
You dropped the freaking bike. The only reason you dropped the bike is because you're doing something stupid.
Yeah, I went on the gravel.
Oh, you went on gravel. I thought you were trying to get
tried to
knee down or something.
No.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were trying to freaking
fuck no.
Get low.
We went to go. No, we went to go try and. I went to go veer off onto the gravel because there was a turn off for the really good view, and as I turned off onto the gravel, I was going straight into a sign, and I thought fuck. And it was one of those quick turn, but you're on gravel. You're going probably a bit too quick. Bike just
What were you looking at?
Sign.
Yep.
Getting out of the sign's way, and then it just like turned and just went straight down. But
wherever you look, you go.
Yeah. No, I definitely. Well, I didn't go into the signs. That was good. But I snapped off the.
But where you wanted to go, you weren't looking at, correct?
I actually can't remember it because it happened really.
Because it happened too quick.
Because I was like, it was literally like I came up the hill, and then I saw, oh, look out! And just it was as quickly as my brain going, oh, look out! Because if I knew the lookout was coming up, I would have slowed down heaps in advance. But I didn't. I just saw the lookout and go, oh, I'm turning off here. So I turned off. As I was doing 40, probably got down to about 20 something. And then as I turned off, I realized I'm going straight to a sign. So I quickly turned sharper, but it was gravel. So I just went, if it wasn't gravel.
How long have you been riding for?
Since the start of the year. Like I said.
Oh, no shit. Well done.
I got my L's literally, I shit you not.
Have you heard of somebody called Keith Code?
No.
Okay, you need to. I'll send you a video to watch. You need to watch his video.
I'll watch it.
It saved my life, 100%. I did Great Ocean Road and I was going around this bend and the bend was, cars coming on the other side and the bend was like cliff face and all I could see is the cliff. And I watched his video and it's like, wherever you look, that's where you go.
Yeah.
And man, I was looking off the cliff and I was like, I came in way too high. I'm like, this is the end of me. I'm like off the cliff, like instant, see you later. And I remember just listening to what he said and my instant body reaction was just to look. Man, I looked up a mountain. I couldn't even see the road because the mountain was there. I looked at it and the bike just followed. And I was moving way too fast. And I think it was possible to do it. MotoGP riders can do some fucking crazy shit on the bike. The bike has got more capability than you can ever imagine. It's whether or not you allow it to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's something called it's in your body. It's called survival instincts. Where you will do something to survive.
Yeah.
And you need to stop doing that. Because the first thing you want to do to survive is jump on the brakes and look at what you're going to hit.
Yeah, fuck off.
And it's crazy because what it is, it's like, he's like, look up, keep looking at where you're going and just drive. And I looked and I just turned and I don't know how the F this thing. There's gravel there as well. Missed all the gravel, missed everything. And I just made the turn and I'm like, this just saved my life. And it just makes so much more sense. The first thing we do is we jump on the brakes. Or we do something to screw ourselves up, and it's the worst thing that we can possibly do. And this guy Keith Code, he wrote a book and he's done a video about it as well. Something called California Superbike School.
Mm.
We're completely off Pokemon now, but yeah. So he runs this course called California Superbike School. It's all over the world. I've actually watched his video, which is amazing. It's so good, but I've actually done 3 courses of it at Phillip Island.
Oh, fuck yeah. Did you do it on
so
the
I've done
track?
level 1, 2, and 3 Phillip Island.
yeah.
I've done on my bike. So something so cool that I even the third session I did was with his son, Keith Code's actual son, came on and he showed us how to mount ourselves on the bike with 3 anchor points, which is like 2 feet and then a knee, to allow, because none of us could get our knees down. I'm like, why can't I get my knee down? I'm doing everything I possibly can. And he showed us how to mount ourselves on the bike. Brother, I came back and I had my knee slider melted. I have a photo of it, and I'll send it to you. It's fucking melted because I used to use it. I got down where have you touched your knee on the ground yet?
Nah, fuck no. I'm like an old man's cruiser, bro. I like to relax and enjoy.
You need to be on a track to do it. You can't do it on the road. I haven't done it on the road either. But I have my knee on the ground, that low on an angle, and how I use myself to gauge back up is by pushing my knee off the road.
Yeah.
How fucking is that? It's the crazy experience. I'm not trying to talk myself up because MotoGP riders do this shit at 1,000,000 times speed. But like, yeah. I'll send you the video to watch it. It's so good.
Cool. Yeah, no, I'm not that hardcore yet.
It takes time to get used to it, but that was the biggest thing. For me and my group with the boys, we had like 9 guys in our group. I think I was the first one to get the knee down. And when they did it, and I explained it to him and how to do it, because he was only in my group, because I was doing level 3. Everyone else was level doing 2, and other boys were doing level 1s. And I was like telling them, but they're all better riders than me because they consistently ride. Like, one of them's like 45 years old. He's got kids and shit, and he still goes to the track in Phillip Island. He punches at mad lap times.
Yeah,
he's even got a track bike and like, yeah. We all used to go to GP and all that stuff. Anyway, it's got nothing to do with Pokemon.
Nah, it's a good, man. I love bikes. I fucking live it. I love it.
It's fucking the best.
Fucking what else we got, mate? We've pretty much covered everything, bro. We've been talking for like 2.5 hours, nearly.
Damn, have we?
Yeah.
The chicken shop told me 9 o'clock she closes. What's the time now? You fucking stole my dinner away from me.
It's like 10:22. Listen, man, Macca's delivers all night, bro. Macca's delivers.
Macca's. I live right near the Macca's. I just walk there now.
Fucking
take Donnie for his walk, bro. I'm cooked. I'm not cooked.
I'll meet you at the Macca's, bro. Which, like, I'm pretty sure we live near the same Macca's, so I'll meet you there, bro. I'll get on the bike. I'll go for a quick drive.
No, get on the bike. You're fucking psycho.
No chance.
That's one thing I've never done. Anyway,
no.
Shout out to Adonis, the toy cavoodle, 3rd birthday. Happy birthday. Who's that? Is that your merch?
Can you read it? You probably can't read it. It says kittens.
Shit.
I like
Are you
cats.
a cat person?
I'm like cats. Yeah.
You like the pussy.
Got him. Yeah, this is the most.
So what? You hate fucking dogs?
Listen, I didn't want to say it out loud, but you said it. Yeah.
Really? Look at this motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's the cleanest thing. He doesn't lose hair.
Listen, you're doing that thing that all dog people say once I tell them I don't like dogs, where you start telling me, no, but look at this dog. And I'm like,
yeah, no, but you know this is a designer dog, yeah?
Listen. I drew the line in the sand years ago, right? Me, dogs, right?
This dog loves you and doesn't even fucking know you.
Dogs. Listen, trust me, if the dog knew me, the dog would not like me.
100%. This dog loves all humans. He hates other fucking dogs. He's a fucking human baby. Fuck.
Dogs are like. Listen, what's the
Did you get attacked when you were young?
Multiple times. No, I had dogs when I was growing up. I hate them. I'm not a pet guy. Listen.
Oh yeah.
Pets need love and affection and attention.
Yeah.
Not into it.
This one does.
Not into it.
That's why you like cardboard, huh?
Bad, eh? Like, it definitely feeds the wrong part of my brain. Like, I can't even remember what I was doing before Pokemon, eh?
What do you got there? You got a little Zapdos box. You got a couple of
I got the Zapdos
bundles there. Yeah, man.
I bought those booster bundles for $30 each. Those I bought for.
From where?
I shit you not. Me and my missus went for a road trip to where did we go? Mount Gambier last year when it came out, and we went and we went to some random buttfuck nowhere town in I can't even remember where. Stop. This is along the way. And some random Target in the middle of rural Australia had booster bundles selling for $36. And I still regret. I think that might have been $32. I think they were fucking cheap. So I remember looking at them going, And this is at the moment when, remember, everyone was saying booster bundles are sold out in Australia, and everyone made a big deal about it. So I wasn't even looking for them. Yeah, we just went to Target
because I bought them from like EB for $50.
Yeah,
but I got a couple from Kmart that had them for 40.
Yeah,
but then in December when they were all sold out, I went down to Tassie for a wedding.
Yeah,
and EB had them for 50 there, and I just fucking bought them all from there.
Even 50 is a good deal.
Mate, I know it is.
Like
they're selling for $70, $80.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. See how much Gameology is selling them for?
Oh, don't even touch. Listen, I like Gameology.
Have a fucking guess. Well, do you? Because you said you didn't like them before.
Probably like $120. How much are they selling them for? Go on, give us a... Hey, don't remember Gameology too high, right? Because for no...
I rate them. I get deals from them.
Sometimes Gameology do pretty decent prices if you get them at the right time.
Yeah.
What are they doing it for now?
You are
120, surely. 190. That's fuck. That's cooked as.
That's fucking.
Listen, I'll
sell, absolutely.
I'll do someone a discount. I'll sell both of those for 300. That's a good deal according to Gameology. 2 for 300.
$150 a pop.
Yeah, $150.
You pull fucking dick out of it.
No, I'm only I didn't, because I wasn't collecting 151. I've also got 5 151 ETBs down there. But they're just to sell.
From what? You bought a case and opened half of it?
It's exactly what I did. Yeah, I bought a case and I bought a case. I opened one for myself and I sold 4 of them at a profit, and then I kept the other 5.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, I bought them. I bought the case for. Do you know how much I bought the case for?
Yeah,
about 600 and something bucks.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, that was a good deal.
That's a real good deal.
That was because the person I bought it off wasn't aware that, like, well, not aware. They were just giving me it for a cost price.
Oh, yeah. I bought 5.
It's a good deal.
ETBs of this bird off Marketplace that bought it for her boyfriend, and they broke up, and she sold them to me for cheap.
Oh fuck, that's mental.
Yeah, she sold, and I was just like, and she's just like, and I'm like, is this a full fake? Like, I was like, this is fake, and all shit. And she's just like, oh, and I'm like, hey, why are you selling it? And she's like, oh, I bought it for my boyfriend. He didn't kind of like it, and his ex, and all this shit. And I was just like, hey, do you wanna? Do you need a new boyfriend? Or she had Queensland number plates on it and shit. So she's going back to Queensland. I was like, oh damn. She's hot as.
They're the best ones.
I know. I was because I felt bad. I'm like, I'm not trying to take advantage of you. She's trying to move it, and hey, whatever the price she had it on, I just chopped it down low, and she's like, yeah, cool, whatever. And I was like, oh, and then she told me that. I was like, oh, I feel bad.
Nah, fuck it.
They were like $60 an ETB, or
fuck yeah,
65.
You gotta do it though, man. Like it's
but it was like second or third week in as well.
Even better.
The set. But I know that's what I mean.
Like, I was. Or did you keep it? Tell me you kept it.
Oh, I've ripped, bro. I've ripped heaps. I still have a lot. I'll have to get the numbers app up to show you and stuff. How much 151 I've got and stuff like that. But I've got I'll show. Hopefully do it. I'm gonna probably do a video to show everyone. Can you still hear me?
Yeah. Why?
Oh, because my screen doesn't show you on it anymore. I did a video. I'll do a video on how to think. So I got 1 UPC.
4 UPCs.
6. 24 booster bundles.
Fuck! So they're $180 each, bro.
Yeah, I got 6 poster collections.
Yep.
And then only 2 ETBs and 20 mini tins.
Fuck yeah, hold that shit, bro.
Yeah, I know. So that's my.
Shit'll pay your mortgage off, mate.
Well, when you get a master set, well, guess what? You don't have any reason to rip 151 because you got a master set. What am I going to do? Sell the cards?
Fuck yeah.
Keep it. Hold it. 151, I called it early, and that's why I went hard. It's like, this shit will be nostalgic. Question I wanted to ask you to get a chance. 152 to fucking 260 something or whatever. Is that coming out? What do you think?
Nah.
Do you think they'll drop a second gen like they did?
No, I think this is my prediction. Listen. I think they're actively trying to do the nostalgic thing now. They've obviously done the 151 thing. They've gone, okay, cool, we've done that now. Okay. And now they've obviously got the Team Rocket set that's coming out. They've got the what are they bringing back? They're bringing back the black and white era. I think they're trying to do again.
Yep.
Or
they're doing the tag team up shit.
Right. So they're definitely going for this weird nostalgic thing that they're trying to do right now. Yeah. So I don't think they're going to do that.
We knew this because 151 is nostalgic.
Right. But also the 151 thing, and I've said this countless times before, Pokemon likes to do the whole, like when everything's getting kind of weird, but they'll do all right, we'll bring out an evolutions. It's like base set 1, and then okay, we'll do celebrations. Oh, look, you get the original trio and some other things.
I'm so happy they didn't do it again.
And then
they can't do it again.
Well, they did it with the that big Japanese box that you were talking about. Remember?
Oh, yes.
They do it, and then they've gone 151. So every now and then, Pokemon does love to go
back.
Let's play the nostalgia card, right? And then obviously now I have this suspicion that evolution, like, because they're not stupid, right? They know that when they sell a box for 180, right? They know that sets are going to go bigger. Cards are going to be big, but we the people dictate those prices, right?
Correct.
To them, every box is whatever, like $180 or less, obviously. But you know what I'm saying, right? They bring out a box. They don't give a shit about the set, whether it's good or bad. It's the same price, right? They don't give a shit. So we dictate the set. So now they've got this new Eevee's Evolution set coming out, right? Like they don't know that Evolving Skies was a big hit, right? So now they're bringing out this new Eevee's Evolution set. We all know as people that that's going to be a set that just fucking dive on it, grab as much as you can, because it's probably going to do the Evolving Skies thing again, based on what we know about what happened with Evolving Skies.
That's not Surging Sparks, is it?
No, Surging Sparks is going to be Pikachu heavy though, and they've just released that Pikachu card that everyone likes, which I hope. Listen, I'm going to say this right now. I swear to fucking God, if they make that a promo card in English, I'm going to fucking flip. But anyway,
no, they won't.
You say that, you fucking say that, but Pokemon does this a lot with English cards, where they make a really good card a fucking promo card, and just completely devalue it and make it shit. Yeah, but anyway, that's my rant. But I think the Eevee set's going to be just dive on it. That's my opinion. It could be shit, could be good, but if it's got like a bunch of SIRs again, just stock up on it. It's just going to do the Evolving Skies thing in another 2-3 years.
100%.
And then we're all going to be rich.
But I'm going to buy it. I'm going to rip all that shit and then, keep some as well.
Don't rip that shit, bro. Fucking hold that shit. Hold that shit. Don't rip.
I need them views, baby.
Ripping. See, this is what I was saying before, man. All the packs I've ripped and opened, all those lives I've done, ripping boxes. My top, like I said, the top 3 videos I have got nothing to do with ripping packs. They were all free videos. Free. 2 were games, 1 was a round table. Don't rip packs.
Rip it.
No. Well, I'll tell you what, bro.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, man. I'm getting a bit peckish too. So, well, give yourself a quick plug. We've nearly kicked out on 3 hours, so give yourself a quick plug.
3 hours.
250.
Well, I'm very pleased to be on the Jolie Chambers podcast. It's been a minute. I've always kind of wanted to be on Jolie Chambers podcast. I'm finally here.
Listen, you call me Jolie Chambers one more time, I'm going to slap you, okay? There's no S in my name.
Oh, shit. It says it right there in the middle. Jolie Chamber. Jolie Chamber of Secrets over here. The S was for Secrets, Chamber of Secrets, because he loves his Harry Potter. See that?
I love Harry Potter, bro.
He called me Poker Ruzz once in the middle. I didn't clean him up on that. It is now Ruzz Reacts. So welcome. Ruzz Reacts is here. Hopefully we'll get on another stint, maybe another round table.
Yes.
I can make you people some laugh. But yeah, plug Ruzz Reacts. I don't know what else to say. Big things coming.
That's your Instagram as well. Your Instagram is also Ruzz Reacts.
Yeah, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube is Ruzz Reacts. I would suggest you invest in Ruzz Reacts because it's only going to come back to you twofold. That's all I have to say. The people that put in that time and effort, they're going to be getting back some good stuff. I've got 50K of Pokemon product and I want to get rid of it and I'm going to be pushing it out to people.
That's it. If there's one thing I know, it's that ripping 50K worth of product is definitely going to like pay off in the long run. Don't fucking do it. All right, this is
Let's go.
This is my sign out. I don't know how to sign out, so I just do this. Yeah.